So I already got mine and I took her to get hers, right? So I ordered mine already, it's coming. So I took her to order hers. And my daughter is FaceTimes me and she looks on the screen and she's like, oh, I want a 2019 used Evoque. I'm like, Nia, it's like 45,000 inside of the budget for you. She said, no, you got it. I'm like, all right. So you're gonna pay the mortgage on the house. You're gonna pay my grandson's karate class. You're gonna pay for his after school program because you work late, so the after school program. How you got a job? Pay for the got my grandson an after school, but Pop gotta pay for it. Because if you call me granddad, I'm punishing you till you're 25. So how you gonna call Pop? Yeah, my grandson like my grandson ain't stupid. Everything's Pop.
Everything Pop.
Yeah, no, we had that conversation when he was like 3. He never forgot it.
Yeah, Pop too cool.
He called me grandpa one day. I picked him up by the back of his shirt. I said, my name is Pop. You understand? And I was Pop forever. That's it. So now I'm Pop. So he know. So you know what I'm saying? But he know.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I'm like, yo, Pop paid for after school program, but you really? And she was like, all right, leave it alone. So I asked her today, yo, you want a Chevy Trax? It's like 27,000, brand new. She's like, nah.
She don't want that.
She don't want that.
She don't want that.
Kids are expensive, man. Even when they get older.
No, they grown. I'm talking to my daughter who's 26, who has a child who I gave a house to. Remember that amazing sneaker room you used to see on the internet with all the shoes? That is now my daughter's house.
And that's
I'm
stunting on another level.
Mayor, Michelangelo houses, Patterson Projects. I gave my daughter my first house. I gave it to her. It's hers. In her name, it's hers. Damn. I'm proud. I'm happy.
Gangster.
She really does not care.
She ain't respecting that?
No. My
she
daughter.
respects it.
No. Let me tell you about my daughter. She's gonna fight me when she hears this. The other day, she told me to sell a house and get her an apartment because the house is too big. She said, why don't you just buy me like a condo because the house is too big? I'm like, yo, Nia, when I was 26, if my mother, who was on welfare, would have gave me a house in New Jersey and broke out and said, it's yours, I'd have been dancing around the house doing La Bamba. To this day, I'd have been doing La Bamba. Exactly. I'd have been doing La Bamba right now. Are you crazy? Nah.
Yo.
I think that's the name of this episode. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, if you've been under rock or smoking rock, you now tuned into the Personal Party Podcast.
Cheer.
Man, I'm not sure if you know, he got the wackest ad lib in the game.
Don't worry about it.
Every time,
we got a legend here.
I do my little intro and he come back with that ad lib, it annoys me.
So he's not Puff Daddy, he's Puff Dummy.
Yo, don't follow him. Don't follow him, man. Come on, man. Hit the hole for my man.
I had to get that off. Right, there you go.
I'm hitting the hole. I didn't even get my shit.
Go ahead, man.
Who am I? What am I doing here?
Look, man.
Can I get a belt?
You can definitely, whichever one you want. Know what I mean? Look, man, I
grew up on Chief J. Strongbow and all that.
We're going to get into that. We're going to get into that.
I thought
I'm a Hulk Hogan guy.
No, I thought I was Ivan Putski. I thought I had Polish power.
Polish
I used to be in it. No, I really do this. No, come on, I was outside.
Wait. We're going to get to this.
I was outside.
I got one of my richest OGs in here today.
Who?
I got one of
all
my
the rich dudes do that.
All my rich OGs do to say they got the same reaction, right? Patterson Projects finest.
BX, baby.
You know what I mean? I'm sure you've seen him. If you pay attention to the sneaker game, this guy is Mount Rushmore of the sneaker culture.
I'm 1, 2, 3, and 4 on Mount Rushmore. But yeah, I said it. I'm kidding.
It's Mount Rushmore on the sneaker in the sneaker culture. Shit. This guy does. I can't even give the proper introduction because this nigga is so much of a goat.
Will you stop?
I'ma let you say it. I have my motherfucking brother, the mayor.
Can I get another cheer?
Cheer.
There you go.
Legendary.
I never had somebody request the
No, I just wanted to hear how stupid it sounds for real. I just really.
My brother, man, how you doing?
I'm good, man. What's going on, man? How are you?
All is well, man. You know what I mean? Like, I told a couple of my other guests that I had up here that, you know, you was a part of the conception of the conversation of the podcast because on our whiteboard, you've been on it for some time.
We've been talking about this for a while.
We've been talking about this before the pandemic. I'm look, I need to get Mayor up here because he got too many stories And I feel like we all know you, but everybody is like, all right, what the fuck does Mayor do?
That's a good question.
What the fuck does he do? But first and foremost, how did you get the name Mayor?
Man, growing up in the projects, man, between I'm originally from Michelangelo on 149th Street and Park Avenue. So my grandmother lived in Patterson, but my grandmother raised me because my mom's was outside. Let's just say that. My mom's was outside. And so between the projects, so I had an aunt in Melrose, I had a cousin in Jackson, I had my grandmother in Patterson Projects where I played ball at every day. They called me an 18 Park legend. I used to play basketball, baseball, and football in 18 Park and sell crack. So I used to be like, yo, hold up. Shoot the jump shot and yeah, you want two? All right, cool. Now, just for the record, I'm the wackest drug dealer ever. I never made no money selling drugs. I swear to God, I'm the worst drug dealer in the world. I never made no money.
What was you, consignment?
No, I just never made no money. I was like, I ain't gonna lie. I used to just work. I used to pitch for people. I ain't gonna sit here and act like I was a kingpin. No, I'll punch you in the face before I sell crack. Like I'm just here. But I definitely hustled a little bit, right? With sneaker money. I hustled to go to Jew Man. How about that? There you go. That's what I did. You know what I'm saying? I hustled to go to Jew Man. But still rode the 19 bus to go to Morris High School. So forget about it. I couldn't even afford a cab. You know what I'm saying? But between Melrose, Patterson, Jackson, Mount Haven, and then cousins in Harlem, I used to go all over the place. I was a latchkey kid, had the key around my neck, get on the bus, do this, do that, shake and move. I knew everybody. So as I got a little older, when people really started beefing and Patterson ain't like Melrose and Melrose ain't like this and that, I knew everybody. And I was the guy that can go to that block, this block, that block. You know what I'm saying? And then my man from Harlem, years ago, my man Reggie White, that was down with Big L and them NFL, my man Reggie White was like, yo, you like the mayor. And that shit stuck with me forever.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's how I got the name.
That's ill.
Wow.
That's how I got the name. God bless the dead, my man
Shout
Reggie White.
Reggie White.
Shout
out to Reggie White.
NFL. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. He named me mayor.
Wow.
And that shit stuck with me. It was Mark the mayor, the mayor. It was all that.
What kind of childhood did you have?
I mean, I was a latchkey kid, raised by my mother. Ain't fuck with my pops. Grandmother loved. My grandfather was my best friend. Like, my grandfather was my guy growing up, man. My grandfather died in my arms when I was in 9th grade. It was the realest shit ever. Like I was one of them kids that, like, I took charge all the time. I was the youngest in the family, but I always took charge. Like, when he was in the hospital, when he was sick, like, I ain't had no cell phones back then. The contact number was my high school. So they would have to call the high school and be like, hey, can we speak to Mark Farisi? And the principal over the loudspeaker or the dean would be like, Mr. Farisi, come to the office. And that's how I was taking the phone calls. I was getting suspended from school the day they called me for my grant. I was in the dean's office. I'll never forget, Miss Rosario. I was in the dean's office, and I was about to get suspended. I got into a fight with some 6'5" dude who I was punching in the elbows because I couldn't hit him nowhere else. I was really breaking him down. I was over a chick too. I was really it's not some Harlem shit. I did it in the Bronx. I fought over a chick. Right?
They all say that.
You know, every motherfucker I know in Harlem that's in jail is over a chick. No, for real.
From the 90s, for sure.
No, for real. From the 80s and 90s, they all know. No, it's all, they all locked up. They just coming home from their girl.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
Who got 17 kids from Manolo or Chi-Chi down the block now.
That's a lot.
Right? So, you know what I'm saying? Why am I up here? I'm going home. Nah, I'm leaving. I'm really leaving. So I was in 9th grade, right? So I was fighting this kid, right? And I was breaking him down, punching him in his elbows. And I really I got brought into the office because that was like my 9th fight in like 4 days. And they was just like, yo, you out of here. And they brought my mother in. And my mom's is 5'2", with Chief J Strongbow your ass to death. She'll put you in the Cobra clutch. She'll Sergeant Slaughter you name it. No, my mom's will fuck you up. And she got no reach. Like my mom's arms is like short, like, but she'll fuck you up. So she got to lean over to put her arms in her body. Like, she little, but she will fuck you up. So my mom's came up there to whip my ass, embarrass me in front of the school. So I'm about to sit there and get this ass whipping in the fucking dean's office. And the phone rang. And it's VA hospital up in Kingsbridge. And they telling me, yo, Santos del Valle, he's not doing so good. Like, you know what I'm saying? I knew my grandfather was sick. And they was like, yo, we about to do a tracheotomy. We can keep him alive. I'm like, nah, I don't want him to have no pain. Like, I was like the proctor, but I was the youngest dude in the family.
Oh, wow.
I'm like, yo, nah. So my mom's just looking, the dean is like, nah, that's when my mom's turned on the dean quick. The dean was like, well, we got to finish this. My mom's like, yo, I will fuck you up right now.
This family business.
My mom's grabbed me by my neck. We jumped in the cab. We went up to Kingsbridge. And when I got up there, I remember they had my grandfather on a slab naked. Like, the shit was whack. The VA hospital takes care of their people. But I guess my grandfather, they moved him to a room where I guess it was time to You know what I'm saying? And I got up there and I grabbed him and I was holding him. And he grabbed my arm and he squeezed my arm and he died.
He waited for you.
When I tell you I went crazy, this shit, I was 16, bro. I still be crying about this shit. I ain't gonna lie to you. I went crazy. See, at that age, I didn't know how to maintain my anger.
Got you.
I start throwing chairs through the ICU room, breaking. I got like an $8,000 bill from the hospital. Like I really hustled to pay back the hospital. You know what I'm saying?
Crazy,
like,
bro.
So my grandfather died in my arms. When I couldn't go to the funeral. I tried to destroy the funeral home. Like it was just one of them things. I lost my best friend.
How was a defining moment in your
I
life?
lost my best friend, bro. But I remember all the shit he instilled me. He used to teach me shit. Like he wasn't even my real grandfather. He was 20 years older than my grandmother. He was just a OG that he had my grandma. My grandma was his girl. I guess that was his little young chick at the time. I grew up knowing him. That was my grandfather.
But
like,
he fell in love with you, yeah.
Even my mother was like, yo, that's the only grandfather I ever knew. And he's not my real biological grandfather. He was Irish. He used to drink he used to give me Guinness stouts with egg in it when I was younger.
That's crazy. My grandfather.
He used to tell me he said that's gonna give you all the energy in the world when you get older. Remember this shit.
My grandfather told me the same.
Yo, Guinness with an egg in it. That shit is nasty.
With an egg, I never.
It's disgusting.
That's crazy.
That's some Irish
Caribbean shit.
That's some Irish
that's
shit.
some Irish shit.
That's some Irish shit.
With like an egg, like
a dark skinned Guinness stout. No, they just crack the egg open in there, raw egg.
The yolk?
Yeah.
Oh man, that's different.
No, it's disgusting. But I used to drink. He's like, "Gonna put hair on your chest." Lord knows I shaved this shit now. Go back in 2 hours. He gave me a real patch. Like I got hair coming down my back now.
That shit worked.
That's crazy. All right, so you said it's a lot of things that to take out of what you just said, because having your best friend die in your arms is definitely some life changing shit that'll change you forever.
Yeah, man showed me everything, man. Man would pay for my Catholic school. It was $40 a month back then when I went to Immaculate Conception on 3rd Avenue in the Bronx.
Crazy.
Like, he would pay for that, buy me a brand new pair of sneakers every month, give me allowance. Like, this was my guy. He also used to tell me all the time. He tell me shit that resonates to this day. Like the other day when we was at the photo shoot. We're going to keep it quiet because I don't know if they put it out yet. We had a photo shoot the other day. I made it my business when I asked the gentleman to go to the store and get water. I pulled out $200 to get water. Because my grandfather was like, yo, listen, if you could afford to pay for something, pay for it. Always be the man in the situation. If you can, it's going to come back to you tenfold. He used to tell me this shit when I was younger, and I didn't know what the fuck he was talking about. At a younger age, I didn't know shit. He was telling me this when I'm 13, 14, though. Like, wow, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, not even when I'm 16, right? And men mature much later than women, as y'all all know. So women, when you yell at your man, he be 40 acting like he's 20. We understand. That's just a man. It's a man thing. We mature late. I ain't mature until after I came home from jail. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that took me a while after that. But that shit stuck with me. So, like, if you could ever afford to pay something, pay for it, it's going to come back tenfold. Like, never let nobody do for you if you could do for yourself. Like, shit like that he used to tell me that I never thought we wouldn't listen to the shit. When I was at that age, it went in one ear and out the other. Come to realize it really didn't. That shit stuck with me when I got older.
Because once you in them situations, that's when you instill those lessons.
No, the shit was coming back to me like, yo. And I forgot a lot of my childhood. Like, I'm like, the shit just kept coming back. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? It's my grandfather. It's my grandfather telling me all this. Like, yo, this is crazy. Shit resonated. Like, when I went to jail, I'm jumping super far, but I got locked up when I was 30 for weapons possession. You know what I'm saying? A couple of people bust a gun. I got caught. Obviously, I ain't telling. I went to jail, right? Keep it at that. I was so embarrassed that I was 30 and thought I made it out the hood. And at 30, I got caught with the gun and went to jail. You know what I'm saying? Like, reckless endangerment, busting the gun, weapons possession, the whole shit. Thank God they ran it together. They tried to give me mad time. I kept fighting it. When they came back with the bullet, I'm like, yo, I'll go right now. Let me go home, put on 2 pair of underwear, 2 pair of socks, and I'm out. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's go.
Was that your first bid?
That was my only bid. I went to jail for a year. I'm not going to say it like I went to jail for a year. Thank God that was my only bid.
Shit, a year's a long time.
It's a long time.
2 days is a long time in the tomb. So,
let me tell you something. Shit. I used to hear the joke all the time. The Rikers Island Bridge is the longest bridge in the world. It'll take you 2 minutes to get across, 8 months to get back. You do 8 months to the year in New York. They give you a good time up front. It's for you to lose. When you do a city bid, you do 8 months on a year. You go in January, you come home September. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's it. It's the world's longest bridge. 2 minutes to get across, 8 months to get back.
That's some
fucking trash. Shit. That's crazy.
He fucking me up with the gyms is fucking me up already.
I mean, we gonna get
we get into that. Go ahead.
Every subject is gonna be a gym.
That's crazy.
Morris High School.
Yuck.
Oh.
Right.
That's a Pusha ad-lib. That's a real ad-lib. Yuck.
A real one there, man.
Shout out to Push. I seen Push the other day. Shout out to Push.
Shout out to Push. That's my name.
I love Push.
Where you met a lifelong friend.
Joseph Cartagena.
The great.
The legend.
You know what I mean?
My
Like
pain in the ass best friend in the whole wide world.
Raul went there too, right?
Raul went to Morris, yes.
I always say,
All the crazy ones went to Morris. You ain't realize that?
anytime somebody asks me what kind of career I want, I always say I would love a career like Fat Joe.
So would I.
And people be like,
So
some
would
people
I.
be like, okay, like Fat Joe, and I'm be like, nigga, you saying okay, like nigga,
Still.
Fat Joe got the best and most relationships of every rapper that I know.
Everybody loves Joe.
Yes.
Everybody loves Joe.
Never a bad. Anybody that got a bad story to say about Joe really
Is that
don't know
fucking
Joe.
hater.
Don't know Joe.
I love Fat Joe.
Any coast.
You know what I mean? So I would love to have a career like Fat Joe if I'm even lucky to have 25%.
How about being 51 years old, still being relevant, making millions of dollars at 51?
Again, when I was a kid, my first introduction of Fat Joe was Flo Joe.
My first introduction was Fat Joe was us locking the music teacher in the locker room.
Talk
Amazing.
About it. That was perfect,
So,
Smoke.
you know what I mean? So how did you meet Joe?
So my lunchroom was a little crazy. My lunchroom was Fat Joe, DJ Surge, Lord Finesse.
What's Finesse, so?
That was Morris High School.
DITC.
Finesse went to Morris.
DITC was
Finesse is my man.
Wow.
Finesse was the first person that introduced me to Ice-T. Ice-T gave me a Rhyme Syndicate hat. I had a Rhyme Syndicate hat back in the days. Like, Eminem used to sponsor the tournament in Forest Projects. Nah, forget about it.
Yo, you going crazy.
Nah.
Hold on.
That
all right.
probably explains the Eminem Lean Back remix verse, because everybody wondered how Fat Joe got Eminem on.
We was talking about that. He mentioned that. Where did I hear him say that the other day? He was saying somebody used to put the bug in his ear all the time to make him Khaled. Khaled was the one that used to tell him all the time, yo, that's your man. He respects you, King. Like, he's going to do it for you. Keep pressuring him. And then he did it. Yeah, he was talking about that. Joe was talking about that the other day on his live with Khaled. I think yesterday, as a matter of fact. I was listening.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
But you heard the high school lineup? Go ahead.
Yeah, so we went to high school together. And me, Joe, and Serge had music class together. Both of them became successful, and I became shit. I guess they listened to music class, and I didn't. But we had a teacher named Mr. Sology, who was a pain in the ass. He sounded like the Brown Hornet. Remember the Brown Hornet? Good morning, class. This is Mr. Sology. Like, no, it was disgusting. It was crazy. So one time he said something to Joe. We had lockers. We had music. Like you know, they had all the equipment was locked up in this room. Yo, Joe threw him in a room one day and locked the door.
For real?
And he's banging. He's like, okay, Joseph, it's okay. You can let me out now. And Joe would not let him out. Like, no, class is over, and he was still inside. No. Nah, this is some Welcome Back Kotter shit where they lock somebody in. Nah, I'm too old.
That's a different era.
Welcome Back Kotter is too old. But nah, that was that. The music teacher used to piss me off. I tried to hang him out the window one day. Like, he was crazy. But we all passed music class.
Bronx shit.
Shout to Mr. Sology, though. The world's greatest music teacher.
How was those lunch periods, though? Niggas just
a lot of banging on the tables. Not really a lot of freestyles. When I mean banging on the table, I don't mean banging beats. I mean people banging their heads on the table. Oh, wow. Me and Joe was in the car the other day. We was talking. And I brought something up about, there used to be this little Chinese kid inside in Morris High School. Might have been the only Chinese kid in Morris. He used to wear Chinese slippers. No, he used to wear Chinese slippers that you buy from the Chinaman on the corner.
Yeah.
And
the Bruce Lee.
Yeah, the Bruce Lee slippers. He could fight.
He had to.
No, he was really kicking motherfuckers in the head. I was gonna fight him one time and it never happened. So we talking about it. And I'm like, yo, Joe, you remember the Chinese kid? And Joe's like, yo, you know I fucked him up. He tried to front on me in the parking lot. Nah, like he really do 360 kick. I swear to God, if you ever get Joe up here, let Joe tell you the story, because he tell it better than I do. But the Chinese kid would do like roundhouse kicks and kick you in the face and all that. Like really fuck people up. No, he was known for this.
With the slippers on.
Nobody ever bothered this dude. I'm cracking a joke right now, but in my mind, I swear to my mother, he used to walk around with like a black belt on and the outfit, like. But he really had Chinese slippers on though. And he tried to front on Joe, and Joe washed him.
Oh
no, Joe fucked him up. Joe was like, yo, that was the championing victory for me in high school. Like, you know how you beat up the bully? But the little Asian guy was the one that fucked everybody up.
That's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, so Joe washed him, and I brought him up out of it. I saw somebody in the street, or we saw something, and I brought it up, and he was just like, yo, you remember that dude? And he couldn't believe that I remembered the guy. And then Joe was like, yo, I washed him in the parking lot.
Yo, we gotta ask about that, bro.
No, it's the funniest shit ever.
I'm definitely asking Joe that next time I see him.
It's the funniest shit ever. No, it's the funniest shit ever. No, the roundhouse kicks. He was legend.
That's fucking
No, the little Chinese guy was a Morris High School legend. I ain't gonna lie. We was gonna scrap one day. I was gonna tell I used to box. If he'd have kicked me in the head, though, I'd have been done. But like I was gonna fight him in 2 seconds. 'Cause I ain't
Was
care.
you like training boxing like on some Golden Glove shit, or was it just
Practically,
jerk and rack?
I used to just it was
Street
just
fighter.
it was just jerk and rack for me. I had a job in the gym.
Oh shit!
I used to work in a boxing gym called Mark's Gym. It was under my building.
Wow.
I used to work in a video store. He wound up transitioning to a gym. Don't ask me how, but he had a gym. I used to run the gym. Now I was fat. Old Mayor was 330 pounds, but I was fat when I was young too. So I wasn't that big, but I was big. So all the cock diesel motherfuckers in the gym was like, yo, Mayor, come work out. I'm like, man, fuck y'all niggas. I'm doing biceps. I have a sandwich in my hand like this. Look, I'm doing biceps. And I eat the sandwich. I'm like, this is my workout right here. But I'm like, yo, you try to front of me, I'm gonna bust you on your head with a 45-pound plate anyway. Like, I'm gonna fuck all y'all cock diesel motherfuckers up anyway. So it don't. But I learned in the gym.
That's crazy.
Was you around when Fat Joe started TS? Of course.
I mean, I've known Joe since the TS days. I've known Joe since 9th grade.
Original TS.
But when everybody was running around with Joe, I wasn't running around. I had a whole different hustle. Like, I was just running around doing shit I wasn't supposed to do, trying to figure out a way to make a dollar. And I wasn't rocking with them like that. But I've known them since high school. But I wasn't around with everything. Like, I knew Pun from a boxing gym. I knew Pun from Fort Apache in the Bronx.
Wow.
My man Mitch, trainer with Mad Gold Teeth up in Parkchester, used to train Pun. And he was my man too. And that's how I know Pun. I know Pun from a boxing gym.
Wow.
I know Pun. That Pun, he couldn't put the cup on. So they used to duct tape the cup around. And he put the gloves on and be in the ring and like literally try to hit an asthma pump afterwards. Like Pun used to be, Pun loved boxing. That's where I knew Pun. You know what I'm saying? But I knew Joe for 100 years. Like, I used to see Joe all the time. Like, yo, what up? Whether we was on the block or whether we was running around chilling, or I see him at a softball game because Joe used to love to play softball. So we used to do all that. And so I known Joe forever. But we didn't start hanging out. Like, we always hung out, but we didn't. I wasn't around running around with the squad.
It's your shit, right?
Oh, you my hero.
I told you that's what he was going to do.
Dark chocolate. This guy's my hero right here.
I knew that's what he was going to do.
That's like giving the dope fiend some heroin right there, man. Like, I'm about to tell you some stories now.
Had to make sure you was right. Now,
I appreciate you, brother.
The Fiji water over there.
Don't
too,
stop, man. Get out of here.
And so you wasn't around Pun when they was rapping and all
Nah.
that?
But I mean, I seen everything, but I wasn't there. No. I'd be lying to you if I tell you I was there. I know all the stories from being around and knowing everybody and just being outside, but I wasn't hanging out with Joe running around like that.
Right. So, like, you're another person that has a lot of great relationships. And if somebody don't know you when they heard you talking, they'll think it's cap.
Yeah. If you go back to Joe's, real quick, if you go back to Joe's first podcast, he was doing something called Coca Vision on with Tidal. And you can Google it.
Fact. No, I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah.
You and Clark.
I did an episode, me and Clark. And the first thing he said is, I've been trying to catch this motherfucker alive for 35 years. And he can't. And I'm like, I ain't lied to the judge. I told the judge I'd do it again. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't lie to the judge. Judge was like, did you? Yeah, I did it. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I'll do it again. So there's no need for me to lie. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even like stretching the truth. Like, if I'm telling a funny story, I'll exaggerate. Like, we didn't lock the music teacher in there for the whole period, but with 7 minutes left in the period, it felt like the whole period. Yeah. When it rang and it was time to get out the classroom, he was still in there. So to me, it's the whole period. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's my extent of a lie. Like, I'm not lying, but my stories is all true. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't clout chase my friends. I know a lot of famous people. I only clout chase Joe because it's my brother. So I do it on purpose. Yeah. Like we'll be in the Cullinan and I'll be like, hey, driver, you got any Grey Poupon? Like shit like, I like to do dumb and he'll curse me out because he knows I'm a funny motherfucker. But that's my man. Like that's my brother. Like
now, all my OGs that's it's not even too many of them that's super sneakerheads like you and Clark, but y'all all like, resonate from the Jew Man era.
Oh, 1,000,000%. We used to get New Balance dyed. I was Ghostface Killer before Ghostface. I was dyeing New Balance. Before they was dying Clarks. Yeah, before they was dying Clarks, I was dying New Balance.
That's crazy. What was your first expensive sneaker that you bought?
Who pays for sneakers? No, I'm joking.
I believe it.
Well, no, my thing is, I know that's when we get into the sneaker talk, that's my claim to fame. My claim to fame is that I'm not famous, but I got every shoe Joe had, Clark had. You was a famous Jay-Z. If you was a famous rapper and you was getting seated by Nike, I was getting seated by Nike too, and I'm nobody. Like that's what defines me from everybody else. Like, I got everything they got, and I'm not Khaled, I'm not Joe, I'm not Clark, I'm not Greg Street, I'm Mayor from the South Bronx, from 328 apartment 3A.
The question for us and for everybody else out there is how, my brother?
There you go. The $74 million question.
How, my brother?
How, my brother?
Building relationships. The same way I gravitated to you from the first day I met you.
Facts.
Smoke, I fucked with you from the first day. I could tell, yo, my man Curtains. I don't know if y'all know Curtains. Curtains was original ASAP. You know, Curtains rhymes
That's
like.
my brother.
Yeah,
Known him since we were 16.
I remember one time a guy was trying to front on me in front of some guy was rhyming in front of the Bape store, and he said, "Y'all battle anybody." See, I got 25,000. You battle my man right now? He was like, "Yeah." I called Curtains. When he heard me talking to Curtains, he was like, "No." I said, "No. I said, you're not leaving here." No, so now I put them. You not leaving here until Curtains comes and y'all battle, because you was talking that shit. You not leaving. I was so mad. Curtains was like in LA with Tyrese or some shit. I was so
that's
mad.
when he was working with
I
Black
was
Fire at that time.
so mad. No, it's the one time in life I wanted to fight Curtains. I was so mad because I had that money spent.
That's crazy. So I keep telling me the first time you met me, that's because you bringing me back.
So I just I got like a real, and I got this from Curtains. Curtains showed me a book. It was like a 30-second rule on how to communicate and like, it's how to communicate or build a relationship in 3 minutes or 30 seconds, whatever it was. But he's the first one to show me that. So I gravitate with people off the rip. So now sometimes I'm a little standoffish. So I don't expect the same in return. A lot of motherfuckers be like, yo, fuck this motherfucker. He think he all that. Who the fuck he think he is? I get that from people because people don't really know my past. People know me, mayor from the South Bronx, 18 Park legend, blah, 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 this bullshit. You know, used to buy, they know that. Motherfuckers don't know I'm a cool ass motherfucker. You got to take me to that point for me to get there. I don't walk around with a chip on my shoulder like ready to, nah, I don't. I'll wash you. I'll embarrass you. Like, I'll put you in the Cobra Cuts, body slam you. I do all that. Figure 4 leg. I'll do all that. I'll bite you in your face. Like, I bite people.
Yeah, you're a real Bronx.
No, I bite. No, I bite. I bite. No, word to my mother, I bite. No, if you 3 inches taller than me, I'm biting you.
Yeah, get off me.
No, I'm biting you for real. Like,
Get off me.
I had a guy put me in a bear hug one day. I bit him in his face.
That's
like, I
shit
bite.
my pops would say.
No, I bite. Like,
That's hilarious.
say, they can make a meme out of this shit. I bite.
There's no rules.
No, I bite.
There's no rules.
Right? So, but it's like, if I fuck with you right away, I fuck with you. And if I don't, then I don't. But I get the whole, like, I'm used to when I walk out of a room, motherfuckers talk about me. It don't bother me, though. I say no matter, if I could be in a room, I could be in a meeting with Nike, I could be in a meeting with Adidas, I could be in a meeting with the network app or somebody else or vice versa. Shout the network. Y'all better give me that bag, y'all promised me. They gonna give it to me.
That's a fact.
Yeah, nah, network is great. I love them. So it don't matter what it is. I know when I walk out that room, they got something to say. And 9 times out of 10, it ain't good. And then I like the oh shit effect. I like the I really fuck with you. I didn't think you was like that. I love that. Like I tell my kids who think I'm an asshole. My kids hate that I'm fake famous. It drives them crazy that like their dad is fake famous.
You're really famous.
But I used to, I'm fake famous.
That's what I'm about to say.
But I tell my kids all the time, I'm gonna be dead one day, and I'm gonna roll over and smile. Because you're gonna tell your grandson, or you're gonna tell your other son, or you're gonna tell your daughter, you know your granddad was right. I don't care how long it takes me. I never care how long it takes me. You gonna give me that. And I feel the same way about everybody else. Yo, man, you know what? I really fuck with you. I ain't fuck with you in the beginning. That's the 64th. I used to tell people all the time, I'll pay you to tell me why you don't fuck with me. Please tell me why. What did I do to you that you don't fuck with me? Why you got something bad to say about me when I walk away? Please, I'll pay you, please. I want to know. I want to do like market research. Why don't you fuck with me?
It's your confidence.
I just want to know why.
It got nothing to do with you. It's their own insecurity.
That's a fact.
I used to think the same thing, but why is it so? But it was so many. I don't know. I guess I'm a fucked up individual, or I came off the wrong way. I don't know.
It's just
good energy is always something that's gonna spread,
and that's what I'm saying. That's why I gravitate with yo, bro. First 5 minutes I met Push, we hit it off. Kiss, DMX, God bless, Styles. I don't want to name drop and sound like I'm clout chasing. I know a lot of people. Cool, Joe Crack, cool, like cool with everybody, man. Like Khaled, minute we got cool, like just. Cool. Like, I'm cool with everybody. It don't make a difference who it is. There's plenty of people that I've met before and be like, nah, he ain't the one. I can't fuck with him. I'm gonna hit him with the Heisman, feed him with a long-handed spoon. You know what I'm saying? Like, I definitely feed you with a long-handed spoon. I had you thinking you're my man and I don't fuck with you at all. Just to see where your head is at. I'm notorious for that. But, you live and you learn. But I used to be like, yo, why motherfuckers like, it used to bother me. At one point in life, it bothered me. Like, and I was just like, then I realized, I'm like, I got 2 of the greatest qualities in the world. One is I know how to say no. And 2 is I really don't give a fuck what you got to say about me when I walk out of a room. I don't care.
that's
I know how to say no. I know how to say no.
Because no is a full sentence. I say that all the time.
There's no nice way to say it.
It's no nice way to say it.
It means the same in every language.
In every language. Every
In Spanish,
expression,
no. In
yeah.
English, no. In whatever language, niet. That shit, no, motherfucker. There's no nice way to say it.
Yo, facts.
Yo, man, we got 5,000 for you to pull up to the sneaker event. No. We got 75. No. How about 10? Okay, I'll take 10. Respect my no like you respect my yes.
I think he's gonna say the same thing.
See why?
Yo, we got 15,000 for 3 Instagram posts. Nope. How about 20? Okay. I'll give you 5 Instagram posts. How about that? I'm gonna over deliver just because.
Just because. See, I tweeted something earlier. I said, know your value, right? And you're somebody that knows your value.
See, you know what's funny? I'm gonna fuck your head up. I would write that same thing, but I wouldn't write KNOW. I would write no. N-O your value. Know how to say no, motherfucker, because you worth more.
That's just fucking.
That's a
slow.
ball.
That's
If you don't mention me in your next
That's a
freestyle,
t-shirt.
Oh,
I tell that shit to everybody. I tell that
That's
shit
a
to
fucking
yo to this
t-shirt.
day. Yo, to this day, I tell that yo, Kiss, I ain't in the bar yet. I even told Shooter the other day, yo, Shooter, you ain't put me in the bar yet. Like,
shout out to my brother Shooter.
I love Shooter 93. He's the best.
Yeah,
like I love him.
that's
I love
my
him from a
brother.
distance. I never met him. Love him from a distance.
That's
He
crazy.
follows me on the gram. I follow him. He always shows love on my lives. I make him laugh when I'm jogging. I just want to jog and come back and look diesel like. But I told him the other day, where's my mayor bar? Like, what the fuck is going on with y'all?
Oh, nah,
Right.
I'm gonna be the first
I need a
one.
mayor bar
Don't
from
worry,
everybody.
I'm gonna be the first one.
So Joe mentions me in a song. He did a mixtape with Drama. Mind you, a mixtape hasn't been canceled or taken off the internet since Drama and Lil Wayne.
Oh, shit.
Right? Joe does a mixtape with Drama. He starts the record off. My man Mayor pulled up with 100 pair of white on whites. I'm happy. I'm like this. Tiger Woods. 'Cause finally, 30 years later, I get a shout out. Yo, why they pulled this shit off the streaming services? I lasted from Friday to Tuesday.
Fucking.
Nah,
He
It's
wrote
on
him on
YouTube
there.
I
somewhere.
lasted from Friday to Tuesday.
Oh my
Mayor
God.
pulled up with 100 pair of white on whites. I was like, yes. Finally. Yes. Nah, it took
Acknowledgement.
30 years. I got a bar. Not even a bar. I got acknowledgement. And they took the shit off the internet.
It's on YouTube.
I was
somewhere.
mad.
It's on YouTube.
Now I was sitting with
somewhere.
my girl, like, yo, they really took this motherfucking shit down. Like, I want to fight the streaming services now. Like, this shit ain't happened since Lil Wayne and Drama.
Damn, they did bad.
Why
They
you trying
did
to,
bad.
my man Joe Crack? Like, nah, don't do that. Like, fuck Joe, don't do that shit to me.
You went to college?
Yeah, I went to Mercy College in Dobbs Ferry, New York for 11 days.
All right.
You went.
You went-
Then I went to
that counts.
then I started shooting pool at Fieldston's for money right across the street.
Hey man, that's how it goes.
How do you become a brand ambassador for Nike?
I swear to God, I don't
Yo,
know.
bro. How?
I swear to God, I don't know. Nike, shout to Nike. I mean, listen, I pride myself on building relationships. I'm the king of that. I'm not the mayor of that. I'm the king of that. I'm the Hove of building relationships. And I just used to keep it a buck.
We ain't got no choice but to believe that shit.
No, and listen, you see it.
I see it.
But I see it too.
I see it for my own eyes.
You see it? I mean, All-Star Weekend, they got Jadakiss and Khaled in Orlando.
from
They
the
got him in the
Bronx.
Jordan suite. I'm in the same suite. Like,
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know. I'd be lying to you if I tell you I know how that happened. It's just
I think I know, or I got it.
I was an original sneaker. So before social media, I had mad sneakers. And I had a
right.
relationship
Talk your shit.
before social media,
Talk your shit.
before October 2009, whatever that was when they launched Twitter or whatever that's Instagram, whatever that shit was. I had relationships with Nike. So I used to have a car stereo shop in Jersey called Audio Designs. So it goes back to building relationships. One of my best friends in life, who I can't stand right now, is my man Speedy. I'm mad at him because I lent the money and he act like, all my friends that ain't tough take my money. I can lend the most gangsters, killer person in the world money, they pay me back. My friends who aren't tough, they rob me blind.
That's the.
I lent my man money for child support and he ain't paying me. He's not tough, ain't got a tough bone in his body. One of the best basketball players in New York City. Speedy, James Williams, basketball Speedy.
Oh shit.
Dribbling machine, that's like my brother.
said
His
his
father
name.
taught me how to play. No, I hoop. Like I hoop. Like,
what would you-
I
Coming
hoop.
out, are you coming out on Sunday?
I'm trying to. I don't like coming outside. You know there's a Dr. Dre appearance you got right here. You know I don't come
I know
outside.
you don't come out at all.
I don't come outside.
I know. I only it's crazy. I know. Trust me.
I don't come
I
outside.
know you don't come outside at all.
don't come outside.
So right, keep
My
going.
girl hates me. Like, thank God. That's how I know my girl really loves me, because I don't go nowhere. I go to Joe's house and home. I go nowhere. It's disgusting.
See, and look, you're over here with us.
Like, I go nowhere.
That's
So
like,
back before there was social media, I had mad sneakers. And then Speedy did the dribbling commercial with Rasheed Wallace and White Chocolate and all that shit. So I got to go into the Nike building. And I met Jerry Erasmus. These are guys that are responsible for like Nike basketball in China now. These are the guys that did all of this. I met them and they was like, yo, you got a car stereo shop? Yeah. Yo, you know, Bluetooth was new. iPods still weren't connected to the car. I used to make mad money just connecting a hard wire to the ignition of a car so you could play your iPod and music. You don't remember old school cars didn't
Old
have
school
iPod.
cars
There was no
didn't have-
iPod
they didn't have
integration.
They didn't have no
So you're a
USBs in
mechanic
that.
too?
No, I just had a
You
car.
had that car
I had a car stereo
shop.
shop. I'm not a mechanic. I was a customer. They
Yeah.
needed bread. I went and got the bread. I became a partner.
Investor. Yeah, got
No,
you.
but I'm from the
his.
Bronx. I went and got the bread. We became
Yeah, I paid
partners.
this. That's some uptown shit.
Yeah,
Look,
I went to borrow the money.
we're not partners anymore.
I
it's
ain't even
mine.
use my money. I went to borrow the money. I went to the people to lend money on the corner. Hey, y'all need some money. Okay, I'll pay you back. All right, man, we got you. We know your mother. Like, my mom's probably beat them up growing up. Like, they lent me the bread. I went and did what I did, and I became a partner.
Right.
Paid the guys back. They loved me. It worked out that way.
Copy.
So you do that. So he was like, yo, man, Bluetooth was brand new, the big piece. So I used to get them Bluetooths and all that, and they used to give me white on white Air Force.
Oh wow.
But it was just the fact that I was able to go into a Nike building and get a free pair of sneakers was
That's crazy.
I got a white Air Force and a black Air Force. This is before you was determined crazy wearing black Air Force.
Exactly.
This
This
before cops and bus drivers and,
You feel me?
and serial killers wore Air Force
Let
Ones.
me ask you a question. How did black? Because I remember growing up, black Air Force Ones was a
Fire.
It was
They
a
were fire.
pair of
Yeah,
sneakers.
no, they
I
were
didn't
fire.
When did they get whack?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Like when did the culture say that? I know mids.
Yeah,
Alright,
mids
well,
was
niggas
with
got
the
they
strap.
thing
Yeah, I
with
pulled out a
mids.
black Yankee hat the other day because I couldn't find one, and it was a black nasty, and I'm like, I'm wearing this shit. Who gonna say something to me?
Yeah, word.
I got like 4 black nasties up
Like,
there.
but I needed
It's
a black
my
hat. I
friendship.
needed a black hat.
Right. So what happened?
I needed a black hat. I was wearing it. It's the only one I could find, right? So, but this is when Black Air Force was cool, so they gave me all of that, right? So, fast forward, that was the definition of seeding. I was getting seeded before anybody. Like this is before Fab rhymed on his first album talking about I get shoes from Astor you ain't seen in 6 months. That's Astor Chambers. That was the guy that was doing the seeding at Nike.
Oh.
There goes another knowledgeable bar. 21 years later, I break down who Astor Chambers is. I see shoes from
That's
Astor.
crazy.
Right, so
Rap
Astor
genius.
Chambers was the guy that was seeding people, and then Dawn Baxter now and everybody else, right? So I was getting shoes from Jerry Erasmus.
Shout out to Dawn.
Shout to Dawn, who I love you, Dawn, but you've never given me nothing in my life. No, she used to give me some stuff, but nothing crazy.
neither.
I love you, Dawn. I
love
swear I
Dawn,
do.
because she sat with me and told me that I'm not giving you any phone posits because why would I give them to you? They're already popular.
Yeah,
They'll
like-
send you other shit though.
Yeah, no, she's.
I was like, okay,
Look, you
Dawn,
gotta
yeah.
love
And
Dawn.
I didn't
She's
even
the
get the
best.
other shit. But go ahead.
Dawn's the best. I used to get shit.
Dawn's the best.
I used to
I
get
love
shit from
her.
everybody but Dawn. But so that was good. I had relationships. But so before the seating, like, and yo, they wanted a Bluetooth in their car. I put a Bluetooth in their car. They wanted an earpiece for their phone. I was the first one with earpieces when you had to connect and pair and do all that dumb shit. I used to get all that stuff. So I hit them with that stuff and they gave me stuff. Right? So Speedy and them win a championship at Rucker Park. That's Blues team. It was
team. Yep,
Blue,
yep.
Blue Williams. They used to manage Nas and Nick Cannon and Mary Jane. So it was Family Tree was that was the name of Rucker Park. They made an Air Force One, white, red swoosh, black bottom, hand holding up the basketball, Family Tree. That was the first seeded shoe I ever got. That was like my first PE.
Pause. Wasn't Family Tree in Def Jam too? Didn't they have a label?
I don't know.
So this might. If
I know Blue had Family Tree. That was Blue shit. That was Blue Williams shit, Family Tree.
I want to say T-Rex might have been fucking with Family Tree at that time, but maybe I'm thinking.
I don't, but I had the shoe.
Continue.
So I got the shoe, and then ever since then I was cool with Nike. This is before anybody was getting seated. This is before Astor. This is before all that. So I was getting seated, and it was just a cool relationship to have. And then as stuff progressed, I built relationships with guys in the office. I used to go to Nike office before social media. When they was in the Google building. Matter of fact, when they was on the other side, when they was on 15th Street or 16th Street in the middle of the block, then they moved into the Google building, and then they moved to other places. But I used to go to the office all the time. I used to go into the cage and grab what I wanted.
Did you go to the campus in Portland?
I've been to campus in Portland. Years later, I went to campus in Portland when Twitter was brand new and I had no followers. I had like 300 followers. I had just lost a sneaker battle to Angie Martinez. It's the funniest shit.
What?
What was
It's
it, some dunk exchange?
No, it's a popularity contest. Dawn
Yeah.
Dawn did like a NCAA bracket of sneaker things.
Okay.
But your Twitter followers got to vote. I had 300 followers. Angie had 300,000.
Exactly.
So we did a New York City inspired shoe, and she did a shoe and she destroyed me. I told her son the other day, who plays for Syracuse, Nico. We was at Joe's house the other day, and Nico pulled up, and he was like, "Yo, man, I've been watching your videos since I was this big." I said, "Yo, you want a fun fact? Your mother beat me in a sneaker battle." And Angie started laughing. She was like, "Man, will you stop? This is a long time ago." I said, "Angie, I lost." I lost. It's okay. I lost
That's
to Angie
fucking
Martinez.
hilarious.
So
Probably the only person that ever beat you in the sneaker battle.
pretty much.
The
Other
GOAT.
people will tell stories, but yeah.
That's
She got that
crazy.
over you.
She
though,
got it.
yeah?
Oh, she never. She don't. She laughs every time I mention it. Every time she mentions it, she's like, "Yo, it's like I'm still harping on like it still bothers me." This is like 25 years ago, and she's like, "Yo, you still talking about this shit?"
That's kind of crazy though, bro. But yeah,
So that's my claim to fame. Angie
Yeah.
Martinez beat me in the sneaker battle.
That's ill.
So I built, like I said, I built the relationships with them over the time, and when it started getting to that point, it was just like, "Yo, Mayor, it's cool." Like then I got cool with the people that was doing the seating. My man Josh Porter became like the not Dawn is entertainment marketing, and then there's another marketing for influential marketing. So like that's how Dawn was able to curb she could curb me with a line she can't curb you with. She could be like, "Yo, Mayor," and this is respectfully. I love Dawn. Dawn's one of my I love Dawn to death. Dawn would be like, "Yo, Mayor." Reggie used to tell me this shit too. Reggie from Jordan, like, "Yo, you're not entertainment marketing. I'm here to see it entertainment marketing." Again, I'm not famous. I'm not an entertainer. Right. So that was the curve they can give me. But influencer marketing was my man Josh. So I'm like, "Hey, come here, little white boy that looked like Ed Norton." We both love the Yankees and we both love sneakers.
Honeymooners, y'all.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so he really looked like Ed Norton. Not Ed Norton the actor, Ed Norton from Honeymooners. Exactly. That's exactly who he looked like. And we got cool, and then I started getting seated. And everybody that would be in that position for a certain amount of time would still take care of me. I had a couple of people that didn't want to take care of me because they got to the point where they started taking care of just their friends and so on and so forth. But for the most part, I had a great relationship. And then one day I got gray hair and it stopped.
That shit ain't stopped.
That's the real story. No, it stopped.
It stopped?
Yeah, I don't get shoes no more.
Well,
I make moves. I make moves, but I don't get them like I used to.
Oh, I was about to say.
I mean, it was a beautiful run, bro. I'm talking about like 7 to 8 boxes every other week used to come to my house. Like boxes. Shit. It was, no, I thought I was... I thought I was Shaq or somebody.
Yeah.
Bro. Like, no, shit really pulling up to the door, like clothes, sneakers, socks. Like, yo, this is like, I know what it feels like to be endorsed by a brand. Like, that shit was hard. I ain't gonna lie, that shit was fly.
When did you start your sneaker fucking basement, whatever? I don't know. Not even collection. When you started,
I just ran out of room and had to find a place to put it. When I bought that house that I gave to my daughter, I turned down bigger houses because they had smaller basements. I took that house because the basement was big enough. It was 850 square feet of just space. And I was able to put like Foot Locker rolls inside of it and do the Container Store boxes and do all that shit.
Which is fucking amazing.
Container Store.
Ill, bro.
They curved me too. I
got
tried
the
to.
Container Store box thing from you.
You goddamn right you
know.
did. You and everybody else.
I just wanted to tell you. Man.
You and everybody.
All my clear
Yeah,
box
come
shit,
on,
I
give me
got
my
from you.
Gia. Where's that shit at? Gia.
I got it from you.
You and everybody else.
I got it from you. I'm not going to
So I reached out to the Container Store one day and was like, "Yo, this is what I got." I sent them pictures of my shit. They was like, "Hey, would you like to be put into the circular? You know, into their little flyers?" I'm like, "Yeah, how much?" "Oh, no, we don't pay." No. But they dubbed me legend. I'm like, "Yo, what's in the budget? Like, how we going?" No, we don't pay. Fuck you mean you don't pay?
So you're just going to use...
I'm telling you now, I sold 1 million boxes for you. I know I did. And they were like, yeah, we know you did. We don't pay.
Yeah,
No pay,
I'm
no.
surprised that didn't make you want to make your own containers.
No pay, no may. I had people tell me all the time we was gonna go do it in China. It was gonna cost us.
I would buy it from you.
I would have thought. Then you look at the margins. I'm like, at that point, it wasn't the drop front boxes first. It was the ones that opened from the top. It was $3 a box. I'm like, am I really? What I gotta go buy 200,000 boxes first to store them in a way? I'm an overthinker. That might be my downfall sometimes. I'm the overthinker. You could tell me we're gonna go down the block and get a slice of pizza, and I could tell you 9 things that's gonna happen to us by the time we get down there to get the
because
pizza.
you're a Virgo, right?
I'm a Virgo.
Me too.
What?
Yeah, he's a Virgo.
September 12th.
Big Virgo.
I'm a knee freak.
This shit is the 21st.
I'm the 12th. Turn it around. There you go. Gia. That was me. That was me, by the way.
I was holding that, baby. It's another Virgo. I was holding that
shit
one.
was the 19th. My pop shit was the 24th.
Oh, you love me. No wonder you love me.
I was birthed by Virgos.
I figured it out. No wonder you love me.
2 of them.
That's why
I
they hate you,
understand
too.
y'all.
You
I
know what I'm saying?
I understand y'all.
I'm hated.
Right, and shout out to Reggie from Jordan. I just met Reggie the other day. J. Cole introduced me to Reggie from Jordan.
That's a nice flex. J. Cole introduced you to Reggie. That's dope.
Nah, that was just my real
That's
life.
fly.
I
That's fly.
I was saying, like,
That's fly. Get yourself one of them buttons.
shout out to my nigga Cole. Shout out to my nigga that was just.
Shout out to Reggie. I'm still waiting for the box that I've been begging for. I beg. I told Reggie I'm filming something. I need some heat. I need some slappers. Here, I got you. Normally that works. Normally I get the boxes the next day.
I got a question real
I'm
fast.
still waiting.
You still waiting for the
No,
box.
Reggie, I love you with all my heart. You're my hero. I worship you. You've given me shit that has made me smack the internet. I need you right now. I'm in heavy competition right now. I need you right now.
Nah, Reggie is the guy. I didn't
We're
know.
filming something and I'm in heavy competition. I need you, Reggie. Please. Look, I'm begging. Look, cameraman got me. I'm begging. Which camera do I look into? I'm begging. Reggie Saunders. Please. Please.
We gonna make sure this get out there and get to the jump man.
Send me that 30-second clip. I'm sending it to Reggie.
I got you. And let me do this because I didn't know. I've heard his name, but I couldn't. I
It's
don't
the man,
know
the myth, the
faces.
legend. Just so you know.
And then I met him at a Wale show too. Shout out to my brother Wale.
I love
You know what
Wale.
I love Wale too.
Wale is one of my friends.
I couldn't leave that out.
Wale and Bumby are two of my best friends that I never hang out with.
Wow. And they two good.
Bun is my guy. I love Bun. I talk to him all the time.
Yeah.
No, Bun's a big. So is Wale. Is legendary.
Yeah, facts.
Wale is
he's next level.
legendary.
He's next level.
Wale is legendary. So Wale, I only run into him at like Dapper Dan or a sneaker store, and then we sit there and talk like we've been best friends for 8,000 years. And then we'll walk away, and I'll see him again 2 years later. I'm getting an outfit for the Grammys and he's at Dapper Dan, and he's trying it on. And yo, Mayor, wait, them Air Force, yeah, you good to go. All right, love you. See you. Don't see him again haven't seen him since, by the way.
That's
my guy, though.
Shout out to my uncle Dapper Dan too, man. That's
Shout out to Dap, who did not answer the phone when I called for a Gap hoodie. Because I'm the sucker that couldn't get it online.
let me tell you.
I'm the sucker that...
No. I'm with you.
Me and Joe got into a fight. Me and Joe we in Fendi shopping. He said, yo, don't forget, 4 o'clock, Dapper Dan. Gap. We getting back in the car. I'm really stunting with this Fendi bucket that I bought. I'm literally in the mirror. I dropped the thing in the Cullinan. I'm literally going like this, trying to hat on like I'm fucking Kimora Lee Simmons or some shit. Like I'm Kylie Jenner. I'm sitting here doing all this dumb shit. I look at the phone, it's 4:08. I'm like, God damn. I click on Gap.com, that shit's sold out. Joe was like, yo, Joe cursing me out. I'm like, we good, call Dap.
Yeah, like, we got his number.
He called Dap. Dap don't answer. I go like this. I called Dap. That shit went to voicemail. His Joe shit rang. My shit went to voicemail. My shit went to super voicemail.
He know what y'all was calling him for.
I want to buy it. I don't want to. Dap know I pay.
How about
Dap know I pay.
same? I buy. I got so many fucking one of.
Yo, I got the big Dapper Dan rope chain from Gucci with the line that says "E Publilis Borum" on it. I bought that
you
shit.
bought that shit?
Yes, I got it. I wear it like a moron. I wear a bronze rope around my neck with a big piece.
You're
I think I'm
savage.
Flavor Flav.
You're savage.
By the way, shout out to my brother Flav. It's my guy too.
Now, bust it.
Love
Now,
Flav. Flav
that
crazy.
fucking hoodie drop.
Yeah.
2 days before the hoodie drop, I hit Jelani. Jelani that's one of my childhood friends. That's Dap's son. I said, yo, look, just take my money. Just
Please.
take it.
Please take my $90 plus tax.
He's like, don't worry, I got you. Shit comes out. I haven't heard from him either. I love Ronnie though, and I'm going to FaceTime him after this over because the dust settled. I know he probably think I forgot, and I'm going to harass him for me, you, and a couple other of our friends that need that Gap hoodie because I don't understand why I don't have it, but I don't know one human in the world.
It's not
that
even
has
on
the
it's not
fucking
even on
hoodie.
StockX to buy.
I don't know anyone that has it.
man.
Did the Gap get us?
No, I was mad.
I think the Gap got us.
They
All
did.
right, now,
They got-
now,
No, I'm
now,
mad.
the spring, summertime is coming up, and I was binging on all my Mayor content, and I know it's almost time for you to get your icy whites.
I got enough from last year.
You know what I mean? You still got leftovers from last year because I think you bought 23 pairs.
That was 23 pair for the camera.
Who started that, you or Joe?
What, white on whites?
No, not white and whites. Buying all the size 9s and 10s in the motherfucking store.
I don't know. He got more money than I do. He did. He did. He got credit for everything. He did it. I don't want credit for shit no more. When I get credit, I'm fronting it. I ain't do nothing.
Yeah, Joe licked
I'm
the
not
bottom
even
of the
responsible.
sneaker.
Yeah,
That's
he
Joe.
did. I'll never do that.
I call it the Fat Joe.
That's the Fat Joe. That's the Fat Joe.
He was telling me the other day they in China, London, where he was in London, they still walk up to him and do that shit. Like,
Lick the bottom of the sneaker, bro.
if somebody
that's
takes off,
ill.
it's a brand new shoe. But if somebody take
Of
off their
course.
shoe and lick it, I'm punching him in the face.
Oh yeah, that's different. We're talking about a brand new shoe, guys.
Nah, he did it, but
ass whooping.
he did it like I'm not. He's Joe. He did it. It's a legendary moment. He did it. He did it.
I should change.
Yo, I look
the
at people
game, my
weird
nigga.
when they smell brand new shoes.
I don't get it.
I don't do
I
it, yo.
like the smell though.
Why? Now,
don't
there you
know.
go. Now I'm interviewing you.
I don't know. I don't know why.
This is
I do
Mayor
that.
interviewing Chia. Listen,
I don't know why.
why do you smell a shoe? Why? You're smelling rubber, leather,
I
and
like
glue.
the smell of that.
Go smell a horse's ass then if you want to smell glue.
Nah, it's not the same. I'm sure it's not the same.
Like,
Yo, You don't.
Why
you don't
are
think
you
it smell?
No,
For,
it's a shoe.
for a sneakerhead like you.
I'm not a sneakerhead. I hate the word head.
So let's talk about the
Crackhead, dope pit. I'm not a head.
All right, so cool.
If I gotta pay my mortgage or pay my sneakers, I'm paying my mortgage.
know
I hate
what?
the word head. Call it.
that
I guess
where
it's
that
from
come
the.
from?
I guess it's from the hustling era. I'm not a
Is that where
sneakerhead.
that come from?
I hate that shit.
Yo, you just brought something to light.
I'm not a
He's a
sneakerhead.
sneaker collector.
I'm a sneaker connoisseur.
That
I
wears
wear.
Connoisseur.
That
I'm a
wears
connoisseur.
the sneaker.
I'm a sneaker aficionado. That's my
Sneaker
title.
aficionado.
That's my title.
Facts.
Now I'm gonna go learn how to spell aficionado.
And I'm from your school because I wear my sneakers.
Yeah.
I go
100%.
cop my sneakers. I wear them out the store. I wear them in the rain.
People used to
they're a
ask
pair of
me-
Sneaker that
I got a
people
rain. I got a
really
rain
like.
story and another question.
What's your rain? What's your rain?
Hold
pair?
up. People used to be like all the time, yo, but when I see your collection, a lot of that shit ain't worn. Yo, my man, it ain't my fault that I acquired 4,000 pair of sneakers and I can't wear them all. So my flex was I could wear a brand new pair of sneakers every day for 10 years. Do the math. 365 days times 10. It's 3,650.
Yeah.
I have four.
You got about
and-
4,000.
And you got to add like another 4 pair for leap years, another 2 pair for leap years, right? So, but I could wear at that point I could wear a brand new pair of sneakers every day for 10 years. I'm not gonna get to wear everything. Sorry.
Crazy.
My rain story. All-Star Weekend, L.A. Not this last one. It was the time before. I wore my undefeated Jordan 4s. You know the ones that I be crushing in the day all the
Yeah.
time that I like to make fun of because they're only
You went
sneakers.
viral doing this, yo.
Yeah. I'm the definition of viral. I make a fool of myself enough. I'm the definition of
Talk this
viral.
shit.
So we go to LA, it's torrential downpour. Mello and CP3 are doing this is how long ago it was. It was like boutique, it was like a foot action event. We're in foot action and it's pouring raining. And I got my undefeated 4s on. And Mello and CP3, and I don't know CP3 from a can of paint. They look at me and they're like, yo, you wearing them shits in the rain? Fuck wrong with you? I'm like, yo, they just sneakers. And we all know, I don't know if you know, CP3 is an undercover sneaker whore.
Not in.
Like, no, you see them teal Jordan 11. He got shit.
He got
They
shit.
make shit for him that nobody has. Even PJ Tucker can't get shoes from CP3.
Really?
No, it's the worst thing in the world. He's the hoarder. Yeah. Sorry, Joe. Me and Joe, we're filming something, so we're using every sneaker connect we have. CP3 say him the boy spell. It's the one person that don't love Fat Joe right now. Because I'm calling everybody too. I know what it is. That motherfucker's starting to hate me for real. Now I know. This go around, I know why I'm hating. This go around. I know why I'm hating. Only this go around.
Only this go
No,
around.
because I got a lot of competition here with what we're filming. I got a lot of competition here. So what we're gonna film, we haven't started filming yet. But I got a lot of competition here. So I'm calling everybody. Right? I'm about to call Offset back, give me some of my shoes back. Like,
Yo, we was gonna get into that.
That's my guy.
Yeah.
I love Offset.
Yeah.
Nobody ever better not say nothing bad about Offset. I will hit you with a right hand, left hook, and uppercut. Offset is my guy. Not because he spent money with me, because his passion reminds me of me. His passion reminds me of me.
Nah,
So
you're
we
fine,
gonna
nigga.
get
Not
there.
the
We gonna
Fine,
get there
nigga.
right now. But CP3, I'm like, yo, this just rain. Bun was there that day too. I'm like, it's just sneakers. Like, you wear your sneakers. It was, I ain't wanted to rain that day. The shit rained so much, one shoe was darker than the other. Like, no, one of my shoes is darker than the other.
Right, because of the rain.
Between that and putting them on display in Fat Joe's store, and one shoe getting sun and the other one not getting sun, I got 2 different colored $30,000 shoes right now, just for the record. I told Joe he owes me a pair of sneakers. He looked at me like I got 3
M&M
heads.
4s you talking
No,
about?
the undefeated 4s.
Undefeated force.
Did the price go up after all of that? That story. The price should it should be more than 30,000.
It's probably more than that now, but I'm just, I didn't pay for the sneakers. Like, I got that. That was pay for shoes like that. You crazy? I don't never spend money on shoes like that. That shit don't exist to me. See, that's the thing. I don't pay them prices. I know celebrities that buy shoes for crazy money because they want to. Like, I don't do that, and that's why I didn't rock Offset. I didn't charge Offset a lot. He came and spent a lot of money with me, but I ain't charge him a lot of money. Offset to tell you himself, I gave him mad shoes for free too. Yo, this is fire. How much you want for this? Take that.
Gangster.
Take that. Yo, I want this Entourage with the white swoosh that never came out. And that shoe go for like 30,000, 20,000. I'm not even charging you. I'm charging you less than half of that. And I charge him $4,000 for that
You
shoe.
sold your entourage forces?
Not the one with my name on them. The one that had the white swoosh on them.
Oh, okay.
That's a flex. I got an Entourage that say Mayor and not Turtle.
Not turtle. That's a big flex.
That's a bit. First, they don't even know that show. That's my show, but
No, that's my shit too. This nigga, shout out to Joe LaPuma, man. I think he took you sneaker shopping like 5 times, man.
Well, it's
I've
funny.
been waiting for Joe to take me.
Nah, let me tell you.
Shopping, Joe.
Listen, I love Joe.
What the fuck,
I love Joe
I'm in your
LaPuma.
office.
I love Joe LaPuma. Right? Rumor has it I locked him in the bathroom one day in North Carolina, but that's a whole
Yeah, I
other
stay
story.
locking niggas in
funny
somewhere.
nigga.
Yo, these niggas been locking niggas in shit since high school.
Rumor has it I locked. Rumor has it I locked him in the bathroom a long time
Legend
ago.
has it.
Allegedly. I still don't know what he did to piss me off. I swear I don't. He's one of my best friends too. I love Joe. When I had to, how do I say this properly without Complex hating me? I had to choreograph my own episode.
Did you?
I called Joe and was like, yo, this is gonna be legendary. We're gonna go to some stores. You're not gonna be sitting in one place. We're gonna have to finesse this. We're gonna go to a bunch of stores. I'm gonna buy a bunch of white on whites and I'm gonna smack them at the end. I'm not gonna tell you what I'm gonna do at the end until I see you in person.
That was spicy what you
Right.
did at the end too.
Right. So, but he was like, yeah, let's do the episode, Win, but you'll be an off-season episode. So he played me. You know how they have like in-between season episodes? I wasn't even a real episode. I was an in-between season episode.
I ain't noticed that.
I didn't know that neither.
If you know, they say we're in between seasons at Complex season 13. We're here with the legendary mayor.
I ain't looking because you was...
Yo, I wanted to hit him, right? I ain't gonna lie, I wanted to hit him. But that Louis Vuitton denim shirt that I had on was a little snug, so if I'd have threw the left hook, I might have ripped the bottom.
That was a good flannel.
Yeah, that
Good
was-
flannel.
Yeah, that was definitely a good shirt. But so I was an in-between episode. So when I tell him how we gonna do, he's like, that's a great idea, let's do it. So we go to two up NYCs. The third one wasn't open yet. I buy every white on white there in my size. I buy every white on white in 207. Then we go to Packer shoes. And Mike Packer, shout out to Mike Packer. I buy a bunch of I think I bought like 9 pair from him. And I bought all the
You
shoes.
bought Joe up here.
I bought Joe the Puma pair, which, mind you, he left in my car on purpose because he don't wear white shoes.
What?
Joe the Puma don't wear white shoes. Go look at every episode of Sneaker Shop.
That's the fact, though.
He doesn't wear white shoes. So he purposely left the shoes in my car. I still got his size 11 white on whites in my house.
That's crazy. Tell him to sign those.
I'm gonna beat him up because he did the Kif book. In the Kif book, everybody had to wear the Kif Air Force Ones. In the Kif book, they're white Air Force Ones. So he had on a white pair with a color swoosh. So I called him and I'm like, yo, you can't fucking wear the white on whites that I gave you, but you wear the ones that Ronnie gave you.
Petty.
No. I am
Virgo.
If we do petty wop, I think the most petty wop person in the world, and it's the most comedic thing in the world to me, is 50 Cent. 50 Cent is petty wop to the full.
yeah.
I'm like number 4.
Yeah, you up there.
Yeah, I'm
You
top 5 dead or alive in petty wop.
For sure.
50's my petty wop hero, by the way.
For sure.
You Petty Murphy.
I'll be Petty Murphy.
Petty Murphy.
I'll be Petty Murphy. I'll be Petty Murphy. Petty Hall, whatever you want. I'll even take the sidekick role. I'll be Petty Hall. Shit, I'll be Petty Fox. I'll be Petty Fox. Like, give me any character in Harlem Nights. I'll be them all.
And you be that.
Yo, nah, it was hysterical. Like, it was just a fun. So he wore the white on whites, and I got mad at him. But I did that episode, and I was like an in-between cast episode. I say all that to say, yo, Joe, take Smoke Sneaker Shop.
Yeah, man, fuck, man. I'm in the Complex building, man. You know what I mean? I got my little sneaker show and all that.
That's
you know what I mean?
a
Shout out to
fact.
Caffeine.
Who could go against you?
Nobody. Because
I don't know.
nobody could go. Let me answer it for
I
you.
had that discussion already.
Let me answer it for
They
you.
want me to battle my brother. Okay,
Nobody
you say.
can go against Mayor. And I'm going to tell you why. And I'm so blessed that my big brother, my OG, came and did my podcast because he don't even come out the house. All right? That's first and foremost. 2, my Complex family. I know we got it. Let's just cut the check.
So they hit me. They hit me a long time before you
said
hosted.
cut
Before you
the
hosted the
check.
sneaker battle thing, I did it with the prior host, right? What was her name? Tony.
Tony. Shout out to Tony.
I love Tony. Tony's
Yeah, that's my
hysterical.
guy.
Tony, they made that shit like it was. You would have thought they was filming for the Grammys. Set your laptop up this way.
I
Don't
did it
stand
here, too.
behind the white thing. Yo, leave
Yeah,
me the
yeah,
fuck.
yeah.
And
He
I
killed
forgot
it.
that they can hear everything I say on the Zoom. I ain't know how to press mute. I'm like, if y'all motherfuckers don't leave me alone, y'all can. Oh, fuck. I was going like. So first they was like, hey, we want you to battle. And I'm like, yo, I'll battle anybody, but I want to make it entertaining. I don't want it to be whack. They was like, well, you battle Clark. And I was like, if you can get Clark to do it, I'll battle Clark. I know we're not gonna do it. Clark is my brother. And number 1 is Clark, my brother. Nobody loves you more than me. Clark won't do shit for free. Clark ain't doing nothing. Clark taught me the definition, what's in the budget. I might still have that text message from Clark because that's my another pet peeve in life. I don't delete text messages. I got text messages from
every
Clark
text
Kent from like 2009. Like, I don't delete text messages just to prove you in a lie.
Yeah, I keep everything too. I'm that.
I had guys owe me money, told me their mother died twice in a 7-year calendar. I'm like, yo, bro, your mother died in 2011, bro. Fuck you talking. Look, you told me your mother died. What the fuck is wrong with you, bro? You got another mother? Your mother-in-law? Like, you like, yo, man, I can't pay you. My mother just died. Yeah, okay. $600, bro. It's okay.
Twice though, bro.
It's $600, bro. It's okay, man. I don't need the 600. Thank God. It's all right, man. Jesus Christ.
I just lost that too.
Nah, but it's the funniest shit in the world, right? But so I forgot where I was. I lose my train of thought all the time.
Clark Kent.
So yeah, so Clark, it was like, yo, battle Clark. And I'm like, if you get Clark to do this shit, I'll do it. So I knew Clark wasn't doing it because Clark hit me on a text message like, what do we charge you? Like, hey,
A respect.
whatever. I'll take a little less than you, whatever. So that didn't happen because Clark must have asked for $14 billion, right? And that didn't work. So they was like, would you battle PJ Tucker? And I'm like, if you get PJ Tucker to do it, we'll do it. Whatever. PJ couldn't do it. You know, I don't even think they reached out to him. They just throwing names at me. I said, you know what? Call Bun. Me and Bun can make it interesting. I know it's going to be fun. I know Bun got some shit. And we had fun. And we did the sneaker battle and we had fun. So it was one of their highest rated ones.
Yeah, it was a high rated.
We had fun. Everything I do with Complex is very high rated and I don't have a show. Piper, somebody give me a show, please.
Piper.
Piper's the greatest person in life.
She's amazing.
And she think I don't know how rich she is. Piper's rich.
I met Piper from Fresco. Shout out my brother Fresco. She's been nothing but good to me.
Fresco is my guy.
So-
Fresco gave me a discount the other day at Stadium.
I get the discount every time I go to Stadium. I love Stadium.
I went. It
stopped
wasn't even
going
for
to
me.
Flight Club to
It
go to
wasn't.
Stadium.
It wasn't even for me. Joe's wife called me and was like, "Yo, we going somewhere. I need a pair of sneakers to match." They be sending me on. She gave me her shorts and was like, "Yo, find a pair of sneakers to match this." So of course I did it because I'm like the gopher. I do it, right? Nobody bigger than the crew. I do it.
Right.
You ask me to go to the store for you right now. I get up and go to the store for you. I'm not bigger than the crew.
That's the sneaker.
I'm not bigger than the crew.
Telling you this.
I tell you, if I'm home and I'm not feeling good, Fat Joe will get up and go buy me some food. I know that for a fact. So I do it for him. I do it for his family, whatever. So I got the shorts, which I almost left in the store, by the way. She would have killed me. I would have left the Prada shorts there. So we go to the
Stadium.
Jeff Hamilton event.
Yeah.
So we go to Jeff Hamilton event, right? And I go get the shoes, and I find some shoes to match for her shit. And Fresco's like, "Oh yeah, discount." I'm like, "Word?"
Yeah.
I never heard of a Stadium goods discount in my life. Shit was fun.
Only guys like that.
So now I know I'm going back now.
Yeah.
So I don't have any
That's
more
how
white
they
and
keep
black.
me in
I don't have any more white and black Air Force Ones.
Oh, so that's where you're gonna go.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna buy every size 8 in Flight Club. Yeah. I mean, in Stadium goods. Yeah.
Hey, Fresco.
And Flight Club. I'm going there too.
I haven't been to Flight Club in a minute.
I know how to strong arm Darwin. I'll get something.
Is the Air Force One your favorite silhouette?
Greatest silhouette of all time.
Facts.
Say something different. We fighting. Okay.
What's your favorite one?
Linen Atmosphere Air Force One. The ones that Ronnie brought back. He didn't give me a pair either. I wound up getting a pair though.
I think I got a pair.
What size you wear?
12. Two sizes over you. 2.5.
I don't like you.
Shout out to Ronnie, man. I love Ronnie. Ronnie texted me the other day like, "Yo, I'm sending you the new spring 2 drop.
Ronnie's
I
my
got
guy.
some new clocks for you." I'm like, "I bet, let's go."
I love Ronnie.
I'm ready to take. Yo, when we going to Aspen? Cause you know I'm.
Oh, you're an ambassador now. You're down with the crew now.
When you going to Aspen, Ronnie? No, I love Ronnie.
That's
I'm
fly.
just, but when are we going to Aspen?
You know, Ronnie's always been a good guy to me. Ronnie's always been good to me. Like every time, I'm not on no seating list. I'm not on none of that with Kif, which I'm happy with. I'm cool because I'm happy. I'm so happy for Ronnie. But if I call him and ask him, it comes right away.
That's even better.
Comes right
That's
away.
even
And I'm like,
better.
yo, even if they send an invoice, I don't like. If he tells somebody to send it, if I got to reach out to a third party, I get it with an invoice with a smile on my face. I pay that with a
Same.
smile on my face.
See,
I love paying.
I got on it from going to go give them my money. I'm always in the store. I know fucking everybody in the store. All the security. I know everybody. I'm pretty much like Norm when I walk in there.
Exactly.
You know, so it's like to be on that list is like a plus, but
Right.
I was going to support anyway.
Yeah,
Even though I got my own brand.
yeah.
Shout out to the Smokers Club.
There
know
you
what I
go.
mean?
Nah, I'm happy, man. I'm super I'm so happy for like I said, I'm be happy for like me and Joe champion Ronnie all the time. Like he inspires to make up NYC's like a Kif. Matter of fact, when he got Man of the
Love
Year
up
Footwear
NYC.
News. He got Man of the Year Footwear News. Joe was the one that gave him his Joe
award?
did the acceptance speech for Ronnie.
Oh, that's fire.
How real is that? How real is that? Joe flew back in to do that.
That's fire. Shout out to Peter too for Weird News.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Footwear News was always good to me. They was good to me too. They cool with me.
I gotta, you know what? Speaking of which, this is mad funny. I was on the cover of Footwear News.
You a fly guy. I ain't get there
This
yet.
wasn't even planned. This conversation. You know what I mean? Shout out
Everybody
to
I hate in that picture. Upscale Vandal, you. I can't stand none of y'all.
my man Russ.
Yeah, and I
You know
see
what
everybody.
I mean?
Shout to Upscale Vandal. I asked you for a favor 9 days ago. We're going on 10.
He ain't not gonna forget neither. Look.
Guy that calls me at the drop of a dime, I stop what I'm doing for upscale vandal.
I can't even talk shit about Vandal because
I don't even call him upscale vandal. I call him by his old hood nickname. I call him Charm.
Oh shit.
Upscale vandal, Charm. It's my
Now
brother.
Vandal sent me some good specs. I got nothing to say about Vandal.
Yeah, those are good. The vintage frames glasses are
vintage
good.
frame,
Yeah.
Vandal
Another
glasses.
guy I can't stand, Corey.
Corey.
It's my guy.
Yeah, I thought he was supposed to be coming to the city. He texted me saying he was coming to the city. I don't know.
Corey been promising me a glasses collab forever. I want to do a denim. I want like a denim sunglasses.
That's
Damn.
different.
Now he denim everything. He king denim.
That's different.
So I want some shit like
Rolex
that.
sunglasses that you got. You ever wore them shits?
Yeah, I got 3 different pair.
Every time you buy a Rolex, they give you some glasses.
If that's the case, then I would have a lot more than 3 pair.
I set you up.
I know you did. I know you did. You was like, let me get that Mayor flex in there. But yeah, I got a nice watch collection.
You don't do Jordans, right?
Yeah, I wear Jordans. Of course I wear. I just finished begging Reggie on
Reggie
it.
for some Jordans.
Yo, get your Jizz out of here. What's wrong? I just finished begging Reggie for shoes. I literally cried on here for Reggie. I just told you I wore undefeated fours in the rain. Are you high?
No. Yeah, I am.
See?
You're right, but you bigger on Air Forces or Jordan?
Air Force One's the greatest silhouette in the world ever made.
What's your favorite Jordan?
You're gonna call me a clown.
Let me hear.
Jordan 9s.
Nah.
I'm a baseball fanatic, and that's when he left basketball to go play
To go
baseball.
play big.
Baseball's my sport. I love baseball. I'm Puerto Rican. I love baseball.
You was better in baseball than basketball?
No.
You was better in basketball.
Well, both. I'm nice. I'm a real athlete. Like, you gonna be like, yo, this fat motherfucker's dumb nice. I could throw a football forever.
Nah, I
Nah,
seen
he
your form.
understand that.
I understand. Come on, I'm a fan.
He
I could shoot the jump shot, and I could hit like an 80-mile-an-hour fastball.
See, that's one thing I can't do. I can't hit no baseball.
I can
But
hit a
can shoot
fastball.
the shit out of jump shot, and I cross the nigga and spin.
Now I
move
was
and
hood. I
all
was
that
always
shit.
I was always playing ball with black people. I was always playing baseball with Spanish people, and I was always fighting with the Italians. So like, got the best of.
Yeah,
I got the best of all worlds.
Sums up the Bronx.
Yeah, sums up the Bronx.
Sums up the Bronx perfectly.
I fought the Guineas. They used to front on my grandmother and mother. I hung out with everybody else.
That's
This
fucking
nigga is
hilarious.
Puerto Ricans hated me because my whole crew was black, but then they loved me to play baseball because I was dumb nice.
Because you was dumb nice. Play
Yes.
both roles.
Gift and a curse.
This
That's
nigga's
hilarious.
crazy.
Yo, when did you meet Clark?
I don't know. I'm gonna tell you, I met Clark on so many different occasions. I met Clark when I had Club Essos in '96.
You had Club Essos?
Club Essos was another one of, yo, we need some money. All right, I'll be right back. Yeah. I had a piece of Club Essos. Maria Davis, Mad Wednesdays.
Wow.
That's what you was over there for Mike that day.
I was there when Jay-Z did 22 Twos.
Get the
Get the
fuck out of here.
There we go.
You know that picture of Jay-Z and Nas sitting in that booth? That's the Essos.
Mad Wednesdays?
No. Might have been a Mad Wednesday. It might have been a Mad Wednesday or it might have been a Sauce Party.
You know, I'm from the era of Maria Davis. I actually did Maria
I love
Davis.
Maria Davis,
Maria
Mad
Davis.
Wednesdays. I was there
How
when
about-
112 first performed, the Locks first performed. That was all the Essos.
That's crazy. How about her son, Scotch? My brother, Scotch Davis.
I haven't seen him in so long.
I was just with him 2
Wasn't
days
he
ago.
modeling for Russell Simmons at one point and then
Yes.
Ramen? And
Yes, he was doing
I haven't seen him in a
LRG.
long time. Yo, I
Yeah.
haven't seen him in years.
I
used
saw
to
him
be
2 days ago.
Yo, Maria
Literally.
Davis. Yeah, I used to like. You know, Maria Davis was the only person in the club we didn't charge. We even paid for security. Maria Davis
Maria's
got.
a gangster.
Oh no,
man.
she was Debo
She's a
before
gangster.
Debo. Maria Davis never paid. Maria Davis, I love you, Maria Davis. Maria Davis never gave me $1 in Essos. I even paid for my fucking chicken wings and mac and cheese. I love you, Maria.
That was the era when it was good food. in the
Maria
spots.
Davis used to, we had a kitchen at Essos on the top. So, you know what I'm saying, yo, I got Esso stories forever. No, Biggie Smalls did Fuck Bitches, Get Money, the club scene with Clark is DJing. That's Essos.
Oh shit!
They shot
Did
that
you know
shit-
Clark back then?
Yeah. Clark, I seen Clark.
Niggas
I
legend.
seen Clark get so drunk, white people call it ossified. He was ossified.
Awesome.
I seen Clark get drunk on his birthday. He did a party at Essos. I must have seen Clark drink 30 bottles of Cristal. No bullshit. Clark don't drink like that.
I can't
Clark
even
only drinks
see
on
it.
Clark drinks on the 4th of July, like when he does his rum punch in his house and all. Those are legendary moments. Those are my Dr. Dre moments. I will only come out for Clark. And then he got mad at me because I stopped coming. I'm like, yo, it's too many people. I'm sitting there talking to Just Blaze about sneakers and ColecoVision every fucking day. I got tired of going. Like,
Hilarious.
shout out to Just Blaze.
Yeah,
Still
Just
got
Blaze.
life,
Just
man.
Blaze. positive.
Just Blaze gave me Memphis Bleak's original Rockefeller Air Force.
How do you like?
I got quick stories forever. You know how you do like a quick. I got a quick round for everything.
bro.
Just Blaze gave me Memphis Bleaks
So
Rockefeller
how you
Air Force
got
One
an official
Blueprint
pair
2s.
of Rockefeller Air Forces,
He
bro?
just told us. Just
Yeah, of course. He told
Well,
us.
shit,
bro.
let me tell you about my cheap Clark Kent woman. Clark Kent had every Black Album Air Force One, and I never got one. And he had all the 4040s, and I never got one.
He kept them all for himself.
He got like
Between
30
him
of
and
the
OG
same
Wan, they
thing.
kept them all. See my face? Nah, man. I get mad. I get mad. Yo, Clark be
You
getting
think he
so...
did that just to have it over you?
Yo, Clark be getting... No, Clark always got it over me. They all got better collections than me, man. I mean, let me be... They all got it. They all got me beat. Yo, Clark be getting me mad. I ain't get a Scars Pizza Air Force. I be getting mad, bro. How you design a Scars Pizza and I ain't get one? No, yo. Mind you, he gave me 8,000 pair of sneakers he released. I get so mad the one pair I don't get. He had a show on Complex with Russ Bengtson. Remember that was like an ESPN type
Shout
thing?
out to Russ. He's on that cover.
And he didn't get... Russ is the man. Russ is crazy. Like, Russ is legitimately... I think Russ is crazy, like, for real. He's special. I love him. Never met a mind like... You never met a mind like Russ Bengtson's. Never. He had a beard before all of y'all, but that's a whole nother story.
He definitely had
He's
the
the
beard,
original
since I
beard.
can remember.
So we did this episode, and I blacked out because I really got mad that Clark did a 112 dunk. Clark did an SB. He did an SB 112. He did a 112 in every shoe. Air Force, Air Max, Trainer, Friends and Family, this, LeBron. I got every single one except for the SB. I didn't get the SB. And the whole time I'm doing the episode, I'm like, yo, where's my shoe? So at the end, they in the end, they do the intro. And I'm not supposed to be in there yet.
All right.
I hide behind the sofa and I jump up. Where's my fucking shoe?
Best intro ever.
Where's my fucking shoe? Like, I start getting, now, like, he knows I'm dead. Everybody else thinks I'm joking. I am so fucking serious.
serious.
I get into the moments where it's like, I get mad. I think I'm nuts. I get mad at shit that I already know I'm not getting. Like, the shoe was done a year ago. I'm not getting it. It's over. Like, I had to wind up buying it from somewhere else, but I got it. Like, and, but like, I could be sitting there and like, yo, you really didn't give me that fucking shoe and be mad. And y'all motherfuckers are sitting here laughing like I'm joking.
I understand. I'm
Clark
like
know
that
I'm
too.
dead serious.
That's
Clark know how serious I really am. Like, I be dead serious mad. Like, attitude.
Yo, Clark,
and I
same
love
shoes,
this guy.
man.
Nobody loves Clark. Nobody in the world, besides his family, loves Clark Kent like I do. I told you off air how much I love Clark. Nobody knows in this world how much I love Clark. Clark was in Japan one time. 4 o'clock in the morning, he calls me because his boiler blew in his house. I drove to the house with 4,000 to meet the guy there to pay the guy to put the new boiler in the house. This is how much I love Clark. It's my brother. Like, get up out the bed 4 in the morning, drive to your house to meet the guy there to replace your boiler. Because it's December 23rd. Like, and it's 2 degrees outside. This is my brother. Like, this is my brother. Lord knows I can get mad at him. That's how I know I love him. That's how I know I love him more than a lot of people. Because I be wanting to kill him sometimes.
Damn.
Like,
son.
he's my guy.
That's probably how Johnny Shipes feel about me. He hates
Shout out to
me
Shipes and Hovain. You know they
He
was gonna
hates
be
me
my
half the
original
time.
managers?
Get the
When
fuck
they
out
had
of
that,
here.
when they first had that building in Brooklyn, I pulled up, jeweled out, 3 hammers on me because I don't trust nobody in Brooklyn.
It's Williamsburg, man.
I understand. I didn't know that. The shit was next to a firehouse. The shit was just some big. Yo, motherfuckers in there getting high, filming their own rap videos, doing YouTube channels. I'm waiting for somebody to come down the bat pole.
It's like that in there. He described that shit perfect.
I think it was 2016. I had my white G-Wagon, the old shaped G-Wagon. I had the G-Wagon. I pulled up with everything. Just in case.
Just in case.
Yo,
Just
nah.
In case.
Yeah, nah, yo. Hovain was supposed... Hovain, you know what? It's another guy.
That's my manager.
Oh, good. Thirty Styles, love all, yeah. Yo, my man, you told me the other day you was gonna call me. You said I'll call you in an hour. You went on my Instagram Live, said I'll call you in an hour. That was February 9th. Today's March 25th.
Virgo shit with girl.
Yo, my man, can I get a phone
Answer
call?
my text.
Hovain, please?
I ain't gonna lie, we drive home crazy. That was the day after my birthday. It was a lot going. God knows what the fuck was going on. I can't even make no excuses for him. We should have been called you back, but I'm trying, Hovain.
It's okay. I love Hovain. Then I called him like about 3 weeks later just to remind him that he didn't call me back. He didn't answer. And I'm a sucker. You see how I call you? I FaceTime you.
Nah, I love
I
you don't play.
FaceTime
Son,
everybody.
yo.
Yeah, that's a fact.
You FaceTime me, I'm answering the phone with no shirt on. Titties out, I don't give a fuck.
Nah,
I'm answering the
your
phone.
word is bond. Your word is bond. If you say you're gonna do something, you're gonna do it.
I
Nigga
told you
say
I was
nah.
gonna do it Tuesday. I was looking for you on Tuesday.
Facts.
Yeah, like,
Same with today.
Yeah.
Call, yo, what's up? Yo, look, I'm waiting for you.
Nah,
I was
okay.
waiting for you. We was already here. But
Nah.
that's one of the qualities that niggas
Nah,
that
he-
I love about you.
Yeah, I'm
what
good.
I mean?
I'm good
The
for
word is
something.
bond.
I'm good for something. Yeah, but Hovain was supposed to manage me. We were supposed to do something like, and I.
That happens.
Yeah,
I mean,
shout,
you know.
shout out to Hovain. It's okay.
What you about to say, Shaw?
This nigga probably got one of the illest jury sets on.
Oh yeah,
I ain't gonna hold you. I'm sorry, bro, my nigga.
the nigga FaceTime me.
The
the
nigga
other
got
day
a
to stun
diamond in
on
his
me.
tooth.
Nah, I know, but even that's
That's a factory Rolex, by the way.
factory.
That's not from the jeweler. That's factory. That comes like that.
That's
My nigga.
the nigga FaceTime
My
me.
nigga. Come on, my nigga. Look at
I'm just happy to be here. Hey, I don't come outside a lot. I like to look good when I come outside. You know, Gucci sweats,
My nigga.
Balenciaga hoodie, Rolex. I mean, you know, Stan socks. Those come for free, thank God.
They just sent me a
Stan
whole box
socks
of
for
Stan
free.
socks.
Oh, good. I'm
for
gonna steal
free,
some.
Miguel.
Yeah, still something.
Yeah,
I'm
listen.
that shit.
We spent
Oh, they free, they free.
$25 in Foot Locker,
Now, they
$30
sent
a
me
pair.
every wrestling
Yeah,
sock they created.
But you don't let me touch nothing in the corner.
Your name ain't Mayor.
You right.
I got the towel joints over there. Whatever you see over there, you got.
Stan sends me underwear. Like, nah, that butter blend is different. I ain't gonna lie, it's different. Shout out to Stan.
Shout out to Stans. You know what I mean? I definitely
Albie's the guy.
recommend it.
It's my guy.
This is good conversation right here, man.
I could talk all day. I'm about to jump back. I'm about to jump back to shit I forgot to tell you. Like, I'm like, yo, we was talking about something else earlier. This is my problem. I talk too much.
Yo, what's your favorite sneaker right now? Sneaker brand, actually.
Nike.
Not even Nike. Oh, still?
Yeah, Nike's still my
You don't
favorite.
fuck with New Balance?
I love New Balance.
I got
New
I gotta
Balance.
listen to that.
Look at. I love the flex.
New Balance is my favorite brand.
I love the flex.
I love New Balance. I love what Joe Fresh Goods is doing over there. I love what Soleil.
Nike still
Love with Soleil
Nike still
Beverly
reigns
doing
supreme
over there.
though, man.
Just today. Morning, Mayor. Got some New Balance coming your way today. Tracking number.
With the
that.
UPS.
Anything you need, we got you. My pleasure. Did all that.
See?
I love New Balance. Shout out to New
But see,
Balance.
so-
Now, can I get an account for Up NYC, please? Thank you very much.
You see why it's so dope. And shout out to Up NYC.
Yeah.
Because I went there to go get my Avirex.
I'm so proud of my brother, man. My brother got 3 stores right now. I'm happy to consult for him. Like, it's amazing.
There's one next to South Box Gym now, right?
Yeah, one next to South Box Gym.
On Third Ave.
On
Third Ave, that's my hood.
Shout out to Eric Kelly, South Box Gym. That's the gym that's right there. the
Right next
boxing
to it.
gym.
Yeah, I seen it. Yeah, I seen it. I got to go on there one day and hit the bag and impress
That's my
everybody.
trainer.
real
You
quick.
should go
Yo,
fuck
bro,
with him. Eric
that's-
Kelly. Amazing.
Gotta
You
link
love
that
him. Y'all
up.
two niggas,
Gotta
oh
link
my
that.
God,
Yo, that
man.
shit, yo,
That
these
shoulda
two
be a
niggas.
You want some great YouTube footage?
Oh, my
Let me put
God.
you through a boxing workout. Let me hold the pads for you like I used to hold for Iran Barkley and all them. I'm nice.
Let's go
Alright,
to the
we can do that.
gym, man.
You ever see me hit the speed bag and all that? Like, I'm
Yes,
dumb
I seen
nice.
it.
Yeah,
I
I've been in a boxing gym since I'm a kid. Like, I literally used to.
Or you just told us for 2 hours you're knocking niggas out.
I don't know what you're talking. I don't know what you're talking about. I practically lived. I practically lived with Iran Barkley.
That's crazy.
Iran Barkley's my man.
Yo, who is this nigga, son?
This nigga's
Smoke,
the
who is
mayor.
this nigga?
That's the fucking mayor, nigga. What the fuck are you talking about?
Iran Barkley was my guy.
Crazy.
Like,
Who-
Oh, I got a little list for you. All right.
oh shit, it wasn't
What's
me. I didn't
Wait,
do it.
wait, wait.
This is a shoot the five.
Nah,
or
not
is
shoot
this
the
a
files.
list?
Sneaker list.
Oh, okay.
Most expensive sneaker you have.
Most expensive sneaker I have
Yeah.
would probably not that I bought, that I have.
No, matter of fact, most expensive sneaker you paid for first.
All right, my most expensive sneaker I paid for was an Air Force One that Nike made me. It's a long story. Nike made me. I'm the biggest Yankee fan in the world. When they won their 27th championship, Nike made me a one-of-one shoe in the kitchen, in the Nike Innovative Kitchen. It's a one-of-one. They got all the Yankees. They got all the Yankees players on the thing. All the retired numbers in Monument Park are all circled off. The only one that's not circled off is Mariano Rivera because he was still active at the time, and every 42 was retired in baseball. And then there was 2 number 8s because Yogi Berra and somebody else had number 8 at the time, so they retired both numbers. So I got this ill shoe. What I had to do was make a donation to a Nike charity. And one of the Nike charities was something called, I think it was Wildcat Haven or something like that. I think I donated $3,000. I could have donated $100. They left it up to me. I thought a feasible donation at that time, and seeing how I didn't have no money back then, it was I thought $3,000 was enough, and I sent
You said
$3,000.
you ain't had no money and you gave up 3,000.
The shit hurt. I ain't gonna lie. Shit hurt. But like my grandfather, you gotta be a
That's no
sport.
money.
You gotta be a sport.
gotta be a
It's
sport.
gonna come back tenfold. You gotta be a sport. Nike's giving me enough shoes in my life that I could afford to give $3,000. Nike's giving me $300,000 worth of shoes, and that's a low number. Because now I would tell you, because my other answer to that question was, they gave me a Derek Jeter Yankee 11 that there's only 6 pair in the world of, that just sold on Flight Club for $46,000. They gave me that.
You got a bunch of Derek Jeter.
Yo, he is wild, bro.
I love Derek Jeter.
Who don't? We from NY.
Yeah, Derek Jeter.
He's gonna sign the shoe for me.
Shortstop ever.
He's gonna
Most
sign the shoe.
expensive sneaker you have.
He's gonna
that
sign
you
the
didn't
shoe
pay
set?
for. Oh, he gonna sign?
Oh, that's even more.
He was supposed to sign it when Fat Joe did his charity event the other day. I forgot to give Joe the shoe. I wanted to kill myself. I was supposed to go to Florida. I couldn't go to the event because I had some other stuff that I had to take care of. And they was like, yo, give me the shoe. I forgot to give him the shoe. They left the next morning, and I'm like, fuck. But I get it. I'll get it done. Okay, most expensive what?
Sneakers you have in your possession now. Now that you paid for it. That you have.
It might be the Jeters. It might be the Paris Dunk. It might be some shit that I was told I'm getting today that I literally was told I'm getting a shoe today that I am going to slap the shit out of people with.
You remember your
I got a Wu-Tang Dunk. That's like
A
75
Wu-Tang
grand.
Dunk?
Yeah. I got a Wu-Tang Dunk. That's like 75 grand.
Really?
I ain't paid for it. 75 grand. I got, shit like that. I got a, you guys love basketball. I got a Craig Sager Jordan 1 that's priceless.
Craig Sager Jordan.
It's all funny materials like the suits that he used to wear, and it says Sega Vision on the bottom of it. It's crazy. It's nuts. I got some shit. I got a suede Jordan Cement 3. You know, cement. I got a suede one sample. Like only people I ever seen with it was Hov and Michael Jordan. That's some shit. I got some shit. Don't get me wrong.
I don't know what to say no more, bro.
Yeah,
I don't got nothing
That's a
else to-
soundbite I want to take that he said shit like that. I need that for my board. Go ahead. What else you got?
I don't know. He just named. Come on, my nigga.
I got a lot of shit. What you want me to do?
Oh, your favorite collab.
My favorite collab that I've. It would be the Clark Kent 112s, just because to see my brother win, to see a guy that's just like me. You know what I'm saying? Even though he broke the music barrier and he produced Hov, he discovered Hov. I said it. He discovered Hov and all the way to producing for Mariah Carey to doing everything. Like, so to watch Clark do that, it was amazing. The Fat Joe Terror Squad Air Force Ones, like, none of them came in my size, bastards. But I have one. So, like to see my brothers win. So it's stuff like that.
Your favorite custom.
I don't like customs.
I know you did.
My favorite but I got to answer it. I hate customs. My favorite custom would be my man Mosh did a custom Adidas for me on a Complex show because I got paid 20 grand to do that shit. So that's my favorite custom.
Your ugliest silhouette, but you still got a pair.
I hate Vans, but I bought them for my grandson because he likes them.
You fuck with Yeezys?
Vans. I like Yeezys. I like old. I didn't like the Yeezy ones. Them shits were like space boots to me. The original Yeezys I hated. I gave
And then
away.
you gave 'em
I
away?
gave
You
away
gave away
like
like
9. I gave
30,000?
away like 9 pair of
The shit that
the Yeezy ones, the first ones. I gave
that
away like
T-Mark
9.
put on the desk. He
Yeah.
had 9. He gave away 9.
I gave away like 9 pair of those in every color
So
Why'd you do that?
because I like them. They look like space boots. I wore them to my
It's
daughter's
30,000.
Sweet 16 like 3 months before they came out, and Nike made me take the picture there.
So T-Mark shut it on the world with 4 pair, but he gave away 9 pair, but still got how many pair?
The Yeezy ones, I don't have any no.
Oh, you gave away all 9.
I don't own them. The last pair I think I did something for like 9/11 or something. I forgot what I did. I did a charity thing and I sold them and the money went to charity. Yeah, I don't remember. I hate them shits.
The man
Shoes
gives
I
back.
love. I got Red Octobers. I got all that bullshit.
You like the twos more than the ones?
Mhm. Yeah.
It's interesting.
I'm an interesting guy.
Yeah,
I'm like the Dos Equis man. I'm the most interesting man in the world. And now I got gray hair to go with it. Hovain, give me that fucking commercial.
Fuck with
Yo,
Adidas?
Hovain, I got the perfect pitch. I got it. I'm gonna get on the treadmill, sneaker brand unsupported. I'm gonna lose weight drinking Fiji water and eating Dove chocolate. We're gonna get 3 bags.
You lost wild weight.
Yeah, I know, but I want to lose more. For the check, I'm losing more.
For the check you use.
What?
How did
I
you
would
lose
look like
weight?
what was your weight
loss
look like
journey?
a
Here he
Adonis.
go. Look. What is your weight
I
loss?
wanna know.
What was my weight loss journey?
Yeah, what was that?
He
like?
worked
My daughter
out.
was pregnant at a very young age. Kid who's the father broke out. I'm laying in a hospital bed with my daughter watching the worst movie ever in life, Percentages by Cameron. On Netflix. Cam is my brother. I love him to death.
I love Flea. I got no comments for that.
That shit was horrible. It was funny to have Bing Williams. Just to have Bing Williams and everybody in there, she was hilarious. Like, she was terrible.
It's a movie worse than that.
There's a couple of movies worse than that.
Belly
2 was terrible. Belly 2 was terrible.
That was
Game is the worst actor in history.
I liked him in the movie with Tyrese, though. Whatever fucking movie that was. Remember, Game was the bad guy.
Big meat paws, whatever that shit was. That shit was terrible. Yeah, that shit was terrible.
Yeah. So you watching.
Yo, Game, shout out, I love Game.
I love Game.
Game
Never had
even
a
bust
bad
his gun
album.
like a bad actor. Like that shit was terrible.
Hey, you gonna get him started?
No, I love Game. I love Game. Game is the best. I Game can rhyme.
Nigga, I never heard a bad album from the Game.
Game can rhyme. Game is dumb nice. He just busts his gun like a bad actor. Game can really rhyme. Those are the 2 worst movies ever. So I'm watching percentages on my phone, waiting till my daughter to give birth. And
sorry. Vanessa Bryant just announced that she's.
That shit was yesterday, man. You late?
It was?
Yeah.
Shit.
She's letting
But
Nike
you
live
made
again.
it, man.
No.
Fucking up the weight loss story. But tell
No,
me
I ain't
after.
fucking up the weight
It's
loss
important.
story. That was
Vanessa Bryant
important.
is letting Nike do Kobe's again because it's
That's
the most worn
big.
shoe on the NBA floor. You're gonna get the Mambasita, the little little Gianna one.
Oh,
They're gonna bring that out. They're gonna do all that. Yeah, they're gonna do all that.
Shout out to my
apologize,
man
but
Brent.
yeah.
No, it's okay. He sent me 2 pairs of Mambas before.
That's
I had
what's
the, I
up.
had the black ones and the slime. So.
That's dope. Yes, I was getting Kobe's at that point. Like when the Kobe 6 was out and all that was out, my relationship with Nike basketball was dumb. I had every LeBron PE, every Kobe PE. It was dumb. I was the basketball. Like I was what PJ Tucker is now with basketball shoes. I was that when the LeBron 7 and the Kobe 6 was out and all that, and the KD 4. I was that guy. I had them all. Like I had the whole AAU KD 4 like
The whole kid.
every Montverde Academy, this academy, everything. Even the women's, I had every AAU. No, forget about it. It was different. That's what my Nike basketball relationship
Best
was.
basketball sneaker after Jordan.
LeBron 7.
Word.
LeBron 7 is the best basketball.
He loved
You never
LeBron's,
fuck
B.
with the pennies?
Off court pennies didn't look great because I was a short, stumpy, fat motherfucker. So I'm giving you from my perspective. Greatest basketball sneaker ever is the Nike Air Revolution. Shit, the Mark Jackson used to wear the dumb heavy shit with the strap on the side. That was the greatest basketball shoe ever. As far as I'm concerned. I got a bad boy pair. I got a pair with the bad boy
Come
logo on
on,
it.
bro. What's up this now?
Yeah, I'm different.
Weight loss story.
I'm different.
Right, back to
So
the weight loss journey.
percentages, I'm watching percentages, cringing on my phone. My daughter's waiting to give birth. I can't breathe. I'm 338 pounds. I'm a fat motherfucker, like fat, nasty, big titties, shit hanging under my, like I'm nasty. Like I take my shirt off, it's disgusting. Shout out to Action Bronson, who's the sexiest fat motherfucker in the world.
He's going crazy.
No, he's different. I love Action Bronson. Nah, forget about it. Like I don't even want to walk into a gym if Action Bronson's there.
I got
CC Sabathia invited me to a workout. I was like, no.
He made me throw up 3 times.
Oh, okay.
working out.
All right.
So
Just know I know how to say no. I told the legend CC Sabathia. I got his cleats
And
too,
he
by the
works
way.
out with Big
I got
Boy.
some CC cleats where he won
They
his
work
200th
out.
game. That's fly.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
I'll show you those when I FaceTime you later.
That's crazy.
I said, no, I'm not stupid. I'm not working out with them. You're not going to embarrass me.
Yeah, he's
I'm going to go on my
intense.
Instagram, jog, talk shit, and look sexy.
He's intense.
I'm not doing that next to y'all. I'm not stupid. I'm not boo-boo the fool. So I'm sitting there, I'm falling asleep, sleep apnea, I'm choking in my sleep. Like, I'm a fat motherfucker. And I know Shorty not going to be around for his kid because I tried every angle to make him. I even was giving him money, like, yo, this is what you do. Like, I'm fast forwarding, but I was trying to help him be a father, and that didn't work. So he's out of the picture, right? So my grandson was born. And I'm like, yo, who's going to go play basketball with him? Who's going to run around with him? Who's going to chase him? When my daughter can't wake up in the middle of the night because she's not feeling good, who's going to take care of him? I can't do all that shit and I can't breathe. Started working out. Day my grandson was born. It's been an 8-year battle ever since. I went all the way down to 185 pounds. Went back up to 240
From 380 to
338.
338.
to 185. I look like a crackhead. My nutritionist told me I need to put weight on. I was looking too bad. My nutritionist, my blood work, everything came back like, yo, you got to put a little bit more weight on.
Did that come from like eating different, or were you? Just
I did everything.
intense in the gym?
Personal trainer, chef, nutritionist. I did everything I had to do. Like 600-calorie meals, eating out of my palm, like bird food, like just eating like little bit portions, eating French meals. You ever been to France and they
Of course.
Yeah,
you get
yeah,
the miniature
yeah,
meals.
yeah, you get an $800 meal. The shit is this big. It looked like a meal on the Jetsons.
Facts.
It looked like a little can of Spacely Sprockets or some shit. Yeah.
Miniature meal. Yeah, the little mini
Eating like
meals.
that, portion control, working out, running around. You know, I work out from instinct. I used to box. I know how to get in shape. I'm
Right.
just a lazy fuck. When I started getting money, I drive to the store. Stores across the street.
Hmm.
When I was fat, I would drive to my car right now. Yeah, I hope that one ain't go over your heads. When I was fat, I would drive to my car.
Yeah, it is funny, man.
This nigga, man, it's crazy.
If Hov ain't no manage me after this fucking episode, fuck, I might be funnier than T.I. I'm going to be a comedian.
T.I. getting some money right now.
T.I. been getting money. T.I. been getting money.
Tip been getting money since the 90s.
Right, yo.
What else you got, show?
I ain't got yo. He went crazy, bro. Favorite thing. He went
I ain't even
crazy.
say nothing yet.
Damn.
Nigga, yeah, you definitely did. But you know, it's certain things we just not gonna talk about.
Pretty much.
But nah, that's ill, and it's ill that you know your brand is strong enough for you at this point. The sneaker brands got to send the sneakers to you. You don't even need to buy sneakers at this point.
I buy sneakers. I love the way that sounds, but I buy sneakers.
I mean, we
there was
all
a
do,
point
but
in
you
life
don't
where
have to.
no, like I said, it was a point at that point in my life when Nike basketball was popping crazy and the LeBron 7 and the KD 4 and all that stuff. Like I was telling you, when all that stuff was coming out, like I didn't have to shop. It was coming in droves. Shout out to my man Will Eberhardt that used to work at Nike. Shout out to my man Euron White. Like shout out to everybody that took care of me at them times. Like I went to Portland and I was pulling out shoes that never came out. And my man Will Eberhardt, who's my brother, he was like, yo, you can't take those. His boss, the director, Euron White, was like, fuck it, it's Mayor, let him take them. What? Say that again. Mayor, you can take them. He thought I was taking one. What? What? Yo, matter of fact, let's go to the employee store so I could buy some luggage to ship all the shit to take the shit back on the plane with.
The employee store is the best.
I hate the employee store.
Because they never got
From a
shit.
sneaker guy, the employee store sucks.
it sucks.
But you get luggage that you've never seen before in your life.
And you'll get your kids sneakers
Yeah,
that you can't find.
Or shit for everybody else.
I
Yeah,
only
you're
went
good.
there for everybody else. For me, it was like, there's nothing here.
I
for
hate
me.
the
It's
employee
nothing
store.
left for me.
I like
How you
it.
feel about the sneaker game changing?
What changed?
What, the
As far
resale?
as the resale.
I mean, you know what? Reselling has become a science now. Bots, this, that, and the third. I used to denounce reselling. I used to hate it. And I tell you why. It's a quick story. Very simple math. Very simple hustler math. I know what it is to hustle and not make money. Trust me. I know what it is to hustle backwards. I did it for years. That 18 Park Legend shit came with a hustle backwards. Right? Like, it wasn't lucrative.
That's crazy, bro.
If you stand online back in the days, because everybody was online at the stores, and I never did a line in my life because that wasn't my part of my era. I was way before that. So the lines didn't exist to me. So I already thought you were stupid for standing online anyway, right? But now, if you stand online for 3 days, you ain't brush your teeth, you ain't wash your ass, you smell like a butt cheek sandwich, right? Your breath smell like a hot bowl of shit. Like, let's be honest, right? You're talking to a nigga all day. Now you can't even talk to each other no more because it's like waking up to your girl after drinking and having crazy sex. Y'all smell like shit. It's exactly what you smell like, right? So you pay $100 for this shoe, $150 for the shoe. You sell the shoe for $250, right? You make $90, $110. Divide that by 72 hours. You're working for $2 an hour. You're better off going to McDonald's. I'm loving it.
Yo.
I'm loving it. I love the way you broke that down.
It's
because
true, but now there's science. Now it's bots. I know a guy that hit on 1,200 pair of Yeezys the other day.
Look.
I went into his warehouse the other day. You were gonna rename nameless because I don't have a big mouth. This motherfucker hit on 1,200 pair Wave Runners. I started taking my pairs. Not even paying for them because the money he's gonna make on the other shit, I took care of my whole crew. Guy hit on 1,200 pair Wave Runners. These bots are legendary now. I don't know how the fuck he did it either. Virtual credit cards, this, that, and that. I never seen no shit. This is
so
these
intricate. I don't
motherfuckers
even
right
get
now
into
can
it.
control IBM, NASA, whatever they want to do now.
Yeah,
These are the guys.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I don't really respect the resale game neither. I mean, you know, if I want a pair of sneakers and I pass the GR or they didn't send them, I'll buy them if I really want them.
You know what bothered me? What bothered me, I'm sorry to cut you, you know I talk a lot. What bothered me was I watched parents get online for their kids because they had a good report card to try to get a Jordan and they couldn't get it because everybody's online fighting, smashing each other head off to get a shoe to make $60. That got me mad. But when I sit back and I think, I'm like, I'd rather them do this and go out there and do something else stupid. But now you busting somebody upside their head for their shoes. Right? So it's a catch-20. It's an answer all the way across the board. We could agree to disagree and it gets bad, but I'd rather you sell sneakers than hustle.
Sneakers been a dangerous game because even in the 90s, you know, niggas wasn't jacking you when you bought them. They was taking them off your feet.
I had a girlfriend, 39th Street between Glenwood and Farragut in Brooklyn. I used to take the notorious 2 train from 149th Street all the way to the junction to the last stop. And I tell you, I used to sleep like this. For the people that can't see me, if this is a video and audio, I got one eye closed and my knife in my hand. I slept like this. And everybody knows that Mayor will cut you. I was good at that.
Boricua.
I'm Puerto Rican. I know how to cut, turn, pull, leave, up. I know it all. I could be a doctor. That I know. So that's how I used to go to Brooklyn. I used to watch motherfuckers get punched in the face, go home barefoot. It's disgusting. I've seen some sad shit, but I would mind my. Sometimes I try to play superhero. Like I used to mind my business. I'd be like, damn.
Yeah, the 90s was different.
That's
different.
a fact.
So now you know niggas fighting on the lines. I'd be like, damn, niggas is online fighting. Y'all niggas is outside.
No, I'm trying to tell the people, and this is no disrespect to anybody. The people that's on the line punching the people in the face would not have survived 2 stops on the train. And this is no disrespect. This is no disrespect.
Different time.
I'm just telling you, them people are just coming home now. From beating somebody's girl up over Harlem shit back in the day.
He killed us.
Full circle. I stole your sneakers and I went to jail for killing your ex-boyfriend.
Crazy.
And I'm just coming home from that 37 flat. Because I was 12 and I'm 49 now.
Crazy, bro.
Nasty work.
Yo, the man, B. So he's still incognito.
Nah, he's very
We know,
much,
but we don't know. And it's a beautiful thing.
I just like that. I don't know.
It's one of those things you just gotta, you know, you gotta
Mind your
figure it out
business.
figure it out how you figure it out. My man is just
To know me is to
you know
love
what I
me.
mean? To know him, to love him, you know what I mean? He's a part of, you know what I mean, the first family, you know, it's mob shit. It's like it is what it is.
Exactly
you know
what
I
it
mean?
is.
I love
You just
everybody.
you just gotta respect it.
I'm just happy to be here.
Now, my brother,
Yes.
you know, first and foremost, I appreciate you for coming through.
Yeah.
Nah, I do. I know you hate to be thanked, but I have to thank you again because you don't come out.
You my guy.
You don't come out, so it's good. And you know, when I have a gem here, I always ask my gems on the way out to leave a gem. Now, I want a gem from you for anybody out there chasing a dream.
Your mistakes is your biggest motherfucking teachers. Because I have some lifelong lessons because I made a lot of fucking mistakes. If you don't learn from your mistakes, you're just an angry person. Learn from your mistakes. Simple law of physics, anything. Don't stand next to the stove, you're going to get burned. Don't go back to the stove. You put your hand over the stove, mother tell you you're going to get burned. Don't go back and do it again. You learn not to do it. Learn from your mistakes. Mistakes are the greatest teachers in life. Mistakes are college professors. Mistakes are your college professors. I take that all the way through. And to all my sneaker people, sneakers are only worth what your stupid ass is willing to pay for them. There go 2 gems for the price of 1.
Hey, yo.
Double on, that's crazy. The
Yo.
double gem. The double gem for the price of 1. God damn it.
The big
Man.
Virgo is in the building.
Look, man.
The big Virgo's leaving the building with Fiji water and chocolate. If you ain't think I ain't want to shut the fuck up and eat my chocolate already, goddamn it,
you got your dark
I'm
chocolate,
fucking
you got
binging
your
right
Fiji.
now. I didn't want to open the shit and be a fucking asshole. I'm trying to be courteous for once in my life.
Hey, yo, that dumb
Can we all
chocolate.
shut the fuck up so I can go eat my chocolate now?
All right, shut up, right?
My brother, the motherfucking mayor in this motherfucker.
I love y'all. Cheer.
What's that stupid shit
Hey, yo,
you
man,
said?
it's curls for the girls, waist for the bays, nats for the hood rats. Show Broadway. We got the big homie, the big Virgo, the motherfucker mayor in the building.
How you gonna talk about curls for the girls with the man that got no hair on his head?
He stole that shit from his uncle.
I'm gonna get this
It's a long story.
out of here, yo. Smoke. Personal party, we out of here. Cheer. Mayor.